Welcome back, everyone, to an impromptu one-shot here on the Edge of Shadow. I am your narrator, Blackthorn. We return to the misty jungles of the garden world, Telûne. In the recent months of your village near the city-state of Torhul, your village has been raided somewhat off and on frequency here by your neighboring antagonist tribe of dusky savages, the Jade Peacock tribe. They have recently been attempting to raid your farmland. You have enough issues trying to keep the larger horrors, scaled horrors from the jungle at bay with your long rifles. But when something more cunning than a scaled horror comes out of that underbrush, it begins to wear on the warriors of your village. On this recent raid, the night before, your village's mechanic and your village's doctor and or alchemist was actually captured. Two individuals of paramount importance to your village's survival. The mechanic has an apprentice who is not old enough to take on the responsibilities of his master, but here, you, Balhova and Kajbar, are the remaining two of your village's militia. You've been given a skiff by your Jed and asked to bring your neighbors home again. You've been given lawful right by your Jed and chieftain to use whatever deadly force you may or may not need. For whatever reason, these savages are becoming more and more bold, and the mysteries about that may or may not be uncovered. As you laden down your skiff with your goods, I will give you a few moments to describe your characters. Kajbar, would you go first for us, please?
Heaving a heavy box of supplies and ammunition, torches, and medical equipment, slams onto the deck of the skiff as the engine begins to gurgle. We see a man with scarred face, not clean shaven, unshaven, and a long length of black hair tied back into a messy, frizzy man bun, most inglorious in this moment. He is a man who was frazzled and rugged, weathered, ripped and torn by a hard life in this unforgiving land, but a man of great resourceful cunning and a foul stench about him and a fouler look to his face as he has been fighting and working hard all night and all day since the raid, tending to the various villages and fellow family members and cousins of the tribe and of the people here, and now and furious that he was away for the fight, for the raid, sent off on an errand and missed out on the opportunity of skinning one of those fucking dusky cunts. He's dressed in like this shambles of leathers, and most strikingly a bandolier with holsters for all various kinds of pistols, and all the pistols have been lost throughout the years, broken or taken apart for parts, and instead have been filled with rations, and there's even a dried sweet potato just hanging in his bandolier that he's stuffed there as he's preparing the skiff this early morning. He has, however, on his back a magnificently well-polished, perhaps a complete contrast to his it looks like a man who's been dragged to the swamp, but this is a pristine and well-polished, his baby, a long rifle. a meticulously well oiled and with engraved with filigree as well, and
Does it have a
and
name?
polished. Soothsayer
Ooh,
is the
okay.
name.
Please continue.
Um,
Sorry.
and as well, and jingling pouch of rounds, precious in this place, for such rounds and such weapons and ammunition are difficult to come by and difficult to make. And as well, he has all sorts of leather pouches, and of course a large, almost like a coat of it serves as a mosquito net, which kind of hangs around him a bit like a coat. A most useful thing to have in a swamp jungle like this place. He looks around, again, his face is scarred and unshaven, black and dark eyes, boiling, raging, volcanic amber eyes, as he scowls and looks over his shoulder, and sees Bal Hoover, his companion, not a friend, but he's a fucking good warrior and deserves some respect. But he sees him and he nods, as they begin to prepare the skiff. I'll pass it away to Bal.
Take it away, my brother.
Whereas his friend has to use two hands to carry one box, Bao here can almost not clap. He's that big. You actually see him, he's carrying a satchel of materials, probably about as long as Kaj is tall, in one hand, and he's carrying an ammo box in the other, and he's just working it like it's a couple of freaking logs, walking up behind Kaj to look up this skiff here. And he doesn't care that Kaj is using two hands. I mean, he knows Kaj is a little bit, skinnier than he is, a little bit weaker than he is. It's a joke. It's a joke. But no, Bao is a big bitch. And while Kaj's baby there is his long rifle, for Bao, it would be his long sword. That thing has been sharpened, cleaned, and kept immaculate. Because yes, while he does have a revolver, he does have his means, he likes to get up close and personal. So much so that he likes to nickname his sword No Mercy, because when he does finally pull it out, that's usually what happens. Most times when he does get into a fight, people see the fist. So when he pulls out the sword, it's usually either a really good opponent or he's too pissed off to care anymore. Like with Kaj, he is in like an assortment of leathers, ready to go kick the teeth in of these raiders that has kidnapped people of his village. He gets more violent, but he's more contemplative about it. Kaj here would probably be seen as the storm rolling in. Bao would be seen as the eye.
Yeah.
He stays calm until he's all around you. Once he's all around you, well, you're dead. So they kind of make a good team. They kind of counteract each other pretty good. So it's pretty nice. Bao there would just help load up the skiff the rest of the way. And then when they do get done, he's going to look at Kaj and just raise one eyebrow and be like, "We ready to go?" Because I'm ready to kick some ass.
He looks at you. He gives you a nod, seeing your eagerness. He turns over towards the direction of the Jed, and he screams out, "Jed, is this all the ammo we got for you? There's been more of those dusky savages out in the fucking swamps."
Your Jed, some distance up, surrounded by his honor guard, and kind of seeing over the administrative work of repairing your village, because your outer palisade had been a portion of it had been destroyed. Has a bit of a worried look. He's always been a strong leader but a persistent attacks from the neighboring villages, as well as the beasts of the jungle, can wear on anyone, regardless of how powerful a leader they are. He turns to you with a look hard as stone, but serene as a statue in a graveyard.
And I coyly smile as I slink over towards him, swaggering in my way. Come on, Jed. A couple more ammunition boxes, please. We only got 30 each. Come on, you know I'm the best shot in this fucking village. Come on. And then like that cocky fucking shitty grin smile then kind of like dies away as like, you know, I start like glowering sort of menacingly, not menacing at him, but just like being very like, he doesn't look, I look like fucking vicious.
You're an attack dog on a chain. Really wanted to get out there. Get him.
That's right. I'm just like pulling out my collar, just like ripping out a button.
There will be plenty of throats for you to cut shortly, but
but you need to get close to them. And these ones, you know, they fucking run fast.
He looks to one of his attendants and he nods, and one of the attendants runs off and brings back a scatter rifle.
I turn to Bal and I give you a wink when that happens. You shake your head and cross your arms. Yeah, just like that.
This attendant comes back with a scatter rifle and an extra bandolier of rounds for it.
Is that it?
This should be plenty enough for you.
Guys, don't get greedy.
Well, they're doing a good work. I feel Lady Fortune's blessing on me today. I'm feeling good and angry. I didn't get any good sleep.
Be sure that you leave an offering at her shrine before you leave.
Already did.
Good. As the attendant hands over this the scatter rifle as well as the bandolier of matching ammunition for it.
No, help him. Bring it over to the skiff as I gesture him to go load it on the skiff. I'm not carrying it.
All right. Well, the attendant will hand it off to Baal. He's handing it off he's handing you a shotgun is basically what he's doing. With that.
Thank you, Jed. I promise you'll get these back. As well as we'll bring back the alchemist and the good mechanic. I'd have a word with him anyway.
Okay. Is there anything else that you need before you set off?
I kind of look around the village. We'll get those fucks. We'll get twice their number. 1 second, Bal. We'll get those fucks. And we'll make sure they pay for what they fucking did to us. Mark my words, Jed. We'll bring back their skulls. Go on, Bal. Let's go. And I start swaggering over back towards the skiff. As you're ready.
Right. You say
you've been ready for a long time.
And Bal's like, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on you. Yeah.
Let's go. No, he would have loaded the scatter rifle and the ammo with the rest of the supplies until it's needed. He doesn't touch those things. He doesn't need them.
Yeah,
I gracefully hop on, bound over the railing and onto the deck of the skiff. Extremely gracefully and comfortably, I unholster the precious rifle from the back, the bandolier that's hanging across my front and my back. I unholster it as I hold it comfortably in one arm, and then I just casually, without a care in the fucking world, kick the ignition. It then starts to power up. The petroleum, the fuel starts to ignite. And I then slink back on the swivel chair, which is like rusted, and it's just like twisted metal, and it's got like it's haphazardly kind of ramshackle cobbled together. I then like fall back into it.
You guys
and
are
then like
flying
lean
a
up against
garbage
it.
heap. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. As we start like cranking up the sails. I'm sure Bowers is just already taking care of that, or maybe he's even holding him with his strength. Who knows? As that's right, we don't have any ropes anymore, so we just have Bowers just holding onto it.
Bal is the mast of this skiff. Yes,
That's right.
He's so tall enough.
Yeah, absolutely. And so like with laden for war, this war cart, this war skiff, we then start to ascend out of the village square, taking a look at the damage. Well, was it like a vicious sort of attack last night? Was there like explosions? Like, was it like a huge raid or?
Wherever they got that large caliber gun that punched a hole in your outer palisade. The hole is about 8.5 foot wide, and that's where they streamed forth from. You have no idea where they got that from, but Baal, being the warrior of your pair,
Baal, that's a fucking big hole. Holy fuck!
That that could possibly be from a rapid fire gun of some kind. Where the hell these dusky savages got a rapid fire gun? You have no idea, but that needs to not be in their possession ever.
It needs to be in our possession.
Yes, exactly.
He won't ever use it, but needs to be in our possession.
Oh yeah.
Where the fuck do you think they got something that huge? Fuck's sake.
It would be something that would be
Scarlets, those fucking desert savages. Fuck's sake. I kick the engine again.
Now, you press on. Your skiff is actually able to fly above the canopy, actually out of harm's way of what could be lurking in the jungle beyond your border. You travel on for 4 days, and you find a small ruin that overgrown by jungle foliage. You almost didn't see it actually passing over. And you're able to land your skiff on the roof of this complex. Cause you possibly deem it probably the safest place on the roof of this thing instead of actually down in the courtyard. Many of these long forgotten and overgrown buildings are from ages past and could possibly be warrens for all sorts of terrors. You've all heard rumors about the Black Lotus jungle, and even the air there and the vapors and the pollen of these deadly flowers can spell doom for anybody just flying over it.
I get a dirty scarf and I wrap it around my face, kind of covering my chin and my nose. As I call out to Baal as we start hovering down. Keep an eye out on the sail. It's a fucking long walk if this thing fucks up on us. I was like looking around, just like reverse parking, basically, just like checking all the blind spots as much as possible.
Make me a piloting check here.
Sure.
The wind will actually pick up and give you a little bit of a bad way, but we'll see if we can pilot.
What kind of attribute or stats going to be with pilot?
This would be cunning based. Yep.
Do we have something akin to a spyglass or not yet?
You do not. You do not have a spyglass. You guys don't actually have long eye in this session. John,
13.
13. Excellent. Yeah, you can set us down nice and gentle. Long eye was a sniper rifle was actually used in the previous one shot. But anyway, you set down, you anchor off, and you step off onto this the roof of this complex, which it's a tad bit bowl-shaped, square bowl-shaped. And with the recent rains, you're standing in about maybe 2 inches of standing water up here, and it's algae, and it's green, it's goopy. You don't want to stand up here too long, but from here it just branches out almost like the petals of a gigantic lotus flower, these stone buildings that cover here. So this would be one place at least to begin your search for these dusky savages, the Jade Peacock tribe.
We finally got here, Jet. What do you feel? How do you feel about this place? It's far off, though. Do we know if these dusky savages have like skiffs themselves or that kind of
Of
this kind of
all of
vehicles
the
or technology?
native of all the peoples of Telûne, the dusky savages don't actually make their own flyers. If they have
Steal 'em.
flyers, they steal. They've been stolen.
Right. Okay.
They have no use for mechanics, strangely enough, but naturally they're really good at it. They just don't fabricate their own. One of the more many interesting individuals, mysteries of Telûne. But now
I've been thinking about, just as we were sitting down here, just looking
That's
around this
dangerous from
place.
you.
I know. Fuck you. No, the fucking dusky savages. What the fuck do they want with a mechanic?
Must be something they can't fix. Either that or they're just that goddamn stupid this time around.
I get the alchemist. Fuck.
Maybe they got him confused for someone else.
I don't know.
Maybe that gun of theirs got broken. If it was a gun.
Whatever it was fucking huge. We saw the hole. Fuck, I'm glad I'm not back in the village fixing that. Killing's a better job for me. Now,
what do we see around us for pathways and whatnot?
From here, there is a
Ball would be doing the head on a swivel while they're talking.
Oh yeah, no, I absolutely, I would be shocked if he wasn't.
Right.
But no, there is, since you guys are on a roof, like almost think like Aztec Sun Temple kind of complex. You're on that square roof. There's an opening a few feet away from you guys that actually is kind of starting to like pour in. There's kind of a brief waterfall streaming into this this hole. It looks like maybe like a sunroof of some kind, but you make your way over there, and what's left of the wooden ladder, it does not look safe at all. Goes down into the blackness, but just barely. You get your face down in there, you get your eyes adjusted to the darkness. There's a stone floor some 20-30 feet down, but from there it seems to go off into the maze, like the common design maze like administrative buildings from ages past.
So looking around at this place, I'll reach back into the skiff and I will of course take out I'll have my weapons, my things, my personal effects, some rope, and
take the torches.
This top.
Right,
torches,
the radiant torches. I'm pretty sure you guys would have a grappling
rifle
hook
as well. Yeah, definitely. It's
okay.
Even on the skip as well. And I'll take the scatter rifle as well. So I'll have that slung across my front.
How much ammo was with that, by the way?
10 shells. The Jed gave you one of the more higher quality weapons, so it's actually an ornate, so it's got a +2 to tests with it.
Make every shot count.
Right. I'm not giving you a sweeper that would turn this session into a bloodbath.
Kind of looking
fine,
over
I
it,
like
I'm
my
just
sweepers.
this weapon might go missing. It might go missing.
Oh,
Let's see.
is
Let's
it?
see.
Is it? Okay.
We'll see how it shoots. That's what Jed's thinking in his head. I mean, that's what Kaj.
I like this. This is pretty. But no, you I'm assuming you're probably gonna try and descend down into the complex.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
I will take the lead if possible.
I am not gonna make you guys roll for it, but just drop the grapple, shimmy down. Down into the blackness you go. Sunlight doesn't get down here, but Kaj, once your sandals, your tall sandals actually hit the floor, they hit with a wet squish, and you sink about 4 inches down.
Yeah. Fuck. I kind of like stamp a little bit, like jump side to side.
Standing in what looks like or what feels like a pool of moss and algae.
Looking around, I kind of like squat down as Baal is coming down. Kind of squat down and light a torch. If it's dark, if it's really dark in this area, I will begin to light a torch and get that started. And then if that's done, I'll then just take a quick look at whatever the fuck I'm standing in is with a torch and just kind of like inspect it.
Rotting plant fibers, plant matter, that sort of thing. Maybe some Telûnian bat guano, but you don't hear or feel any rustling coming from the ceiling above, so maybe the bats are possibly not in.
Is it loud when you walk across it? Is it like squishy and loud when you walk, or is it soft and you can sort of sneak?
It but in between, it echoes a little bit down the hallway when you move down. You guys are at a bit of a T section here. Ball, when you get down into the hallway with us, you'll actually land on the similar floor there, but to your left is what remains of that wooden ladder from ages gone by, which it was once a ladder, of course, but now it just looks like rotting logs festooned with mushrooms. Gives off that pulpy, rotting smell. Ugh.
I will take a moment to put a chamber in the round. Put a round in the chamber and load my rifle, soothsayer. And I'll wordlessly look at Baal and nod grimly, and wait for him until he's ready. And
you have 3 directions that you can go here.
Looking around, is there wind? I want to maybe make a test or something. See if there's wind coming from one of the tunnels, or if there's a current.
That would be awareness, actually.
Sure.
Which way is the water flowing after it comes down here?
Where you are, it'll be the right-hand corner down. If you guys are actually in the T section there, it'll be the right-hand hallway.
That's only a 7 on that.
Okay. There is wind coming up from the left-hand hallway. Now, on the T, the hallway that actually makes the T, you actually see light and the jungle terrace out that hallway. So that was probably the floor, the doorway out to the lower complex there.
We follow the wind or follow the water, or follow neither.
Let's go have a look at the fucking entrance. Make sure there's no gate there or some shit. Make sure that's open in case we fucking run. If you get shot in the arse, then you're not gonna be able to climb up that thing. That's going to be your second way out. And I kind of look at you like, what? Like I'm talking shit to you.
If you shoot me in the ass, I'm gonna put your head in the dirt.
I'm not gonna fucking shoot you in the ass. I need you to carry things.
Need me to carry. Fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm not fucking as strong as you, fucking big meat man. Fucking let's go.
Meanwhile, this is echoing off the walls, and we probably learned.
You guys aren't being quiet. Yeah,
No,
quiet at
we're
all.
not. But at the same time, we don't give a fuck either. So yeah. So I guess we will follow the water since that was going toward what we consider the entryway right now. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna leave the complex out through that the door that goes outside, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. You guys find yourselves out on a kind of a stone platform, with actually a rather quite gorgeous view of the upper terrace, the alien birds of paradise flying from tree to tree out there. It's actually a all things considered, I mean, your job today isn't a very pleasant one, but you could have picked a worse day for it. It's absolutely beautiful outside. And what you see is the downed ruins of what looks to be a heavy transport in a courtyard beneath you, a moldering and rusted hulk of a flyer that's clearly been here for quite some time. What sticks out to you about this is the rust. Rust looks like a sore thumb against the green verdure of the jungle there, and the gray stone.
My eyes bedazzled as I see this potential treasure hulk just lying there, ripe for the pickings. I set the torch down carefully so it doesn't get fall into the wet moss and dies out. I look down and does it look like there could be a way to get down there safely?
Oh yeah, no, there's a stairway that gets down there. The transport itself is like half sinking into what looks like a pool there, or maybe it's a courtyard that's actually flooded. But the stairway goes down into the water there. But there is a way for you to like pick your way up across a stone railing and then get onto the hulk there, should you wish it.
Yeah. I kind of look over that and say, oh, look at that. There could be ammo there. It's too good of an opportunity to miss out.
I would pick up the torch, by the way.
Well, you're out in the daylight, so you probably want to turn your lantern off.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just Kaj made a comment about setting it down, and Bow would make sure to pick it back up. So.
Okay.
But yeah, he would turn it off.
Oh, is that I had okay, radium torch. Okay, is that a lantern? Is a radium torch a lantern, or is it an actual?
Yeah, no, it uses radium to actually glow. It's kind of a pale green. It's not fire. No, it's
right.
Actually,
I thought it was fire.
It's technology.
Sick. Cool. Yeah. In that case, yeah, I would turn it off. I'll go over the car to Bao and say, there might be ammunition in there. It might be something else. Too good of an opportunity to pass up. We can go have a quick look. Do you want to cover me? I can shimmy down there. Wow. I think we lost him.
I think we might have.
He's just staring at me, just like that's such a.
He's so unimpressed with you, is what he is.
I was like, yeah, and I take that as a yes, and I unband. I start to undo.
Just fucking you. Hang on here. I'm gonna check.
Sure.
But yes, you are committed. You are leaving him. Excellent.
I'm doing it. Yeah. I mean, the asking is just a formality. To be honest, come on.
Oh, he's gonna drop here.
Yeah. But meanwhile, I will unholster the scatter rifle, and I will leave that with Bao.
Okay.
He is,
Are
he's
you
back.
going in with your rifle? Are you back, Mike? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I don't know. It keeps like dropping signal. My phone's fine, but the laptop keeps dropping. So
Interesting.
when Kai started talking to me, it cut out on me, so I didn't hear any of that, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just said, Bo, look at that Hulk down there. There could be treasure or some sort of ammunition down there. I'm going to have a look quickly. Too good of an opportunity to pass up.
With Bob having a couple grades in mechanic, could he tell how old that thing is or how old it's been sitting there?
Roll it. Let's see.
Let me see here. Mechanic goes off of what? Cunning?
Yes, cunning. Mechanics is cunning. Yes.
The 23.
Ooh. This thing has been here for years. Probably no more than 10. It's an old wreck. It sails what's left of the scaly reflective solar wings that these things have has likely like decayed. Some of the gold plating that would be found in these solar feathers that are used, it's likely been pillaged. However, Kaj's money dollar signs in his eyes,
Right.
like, oh yeah, mama, come here.
Yeah.
But
I've been here a couple cycles, but we might find something. Might. Be quick about it.
Do you want to go down there with two? It's quite steep. I kind of look at you like unsure.
Dragon or castle, Jono?
Dragon or castle? Oh,
Give me castle.
Dragon. Castle.
Castle.
All right. Yep. Let's go, Kaj.
Oh, you've also going. Okay. Sweet.
All right.
Well, I'm the big beat man who carries everything, so I might as well.
Big beat man.
Right. I kind of look at you unsure, but like, okay, follow my step. And I just kind of swivel around the gun, the scatter rifle to the back, and I kind of strap it to the back with my other rifle as well, Soothsayer, and get myself prepared to do so, a little bit of parkour, as it were, as I begin to carefully, cat-like, shimmy
make
across.
me some acrobatics to get your ass up there, man.
Absolutely. Fuck yes, 8 and 7.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's another 8. Yes. That's true. Yes. Fuck yeah, I wasn't talking shit. I'm good at this. 25 on dice, and then like
It's reflexes
acrobatics
modifier.
Reflexes, yeah. So 28.
Nice. No, you get up there and it's fucking pretty how you do it.
Yeah, I just swivel up and just kind of like almost like a like an orangutan. I just like with strong arms, I managed to swing, and then I swing across, and then I land deftly on my 2 feet on a branch, and then just like jump across. And then I turn back and kind of look at the path, and then I begin to help point out Bao where he can kind of go around, maybe a bit of a longer way, but that will be safe for him, because I don't expect him to follow where I've been, because I managed to like cat-like get on top of the top.
Is there a spot to attach a hook?
Throw it over.
Oh yeah.
I just gesture.
Plenty of places.
He'll just because we use Kaj's hook to get down there, so Bob will throw up his hook. Fuck goes around. You just hook over shit. Come on.
You
He's doing all this fancy acrobatic shit. Just fucking climb.
Just climb it. Yeah. So when you throw it over, I walk over. I just give the hook a kick, like to secure it into place. Like it's good. And then I turn and begin to have a look at the place.
And Bob will unattach it when he gets up there too.
Beautiful. All right. So once you're on the slanted and rusting deck of this heavy transport, you do, as you're close enough now, and actually you see the telltale signs of this thing was clearly in a battle. And it's got holes shot through it from large caliber naval guns. There is a hard point on the bow of this heavy transport where a large gun could possibly have been mounted.
I stop there and I turn as Bal kind of climbs over and gets nearby. I turn and look at this place, look back at Bal and say, interesting. The gun's missing. A big fucking gun too. This is a transport ship. I think we may know where our dusky savages got their big fucking gun. Maybe. Kind of looking around, chewing on some sweet potato.
Nice.
I've got my long knife in the palm of my left hand.
There are, I'll say, after 10 years, would you still have blood stains on the deck if there was a melee? Oh, with frequent rains, I don't think so. But maybe some
like mud.
Yeah, probably mud and
you probably have the imprint there, like the ring.
Oh yeah.
Like a stain long forgotten.
Or a place that's like not undercover. It's like something under a box or something that could have been, maybe below deck or something.
Okay. Well, make me awareness tests just for the sake of the scene. I want to be able to describe it accurately for you.
Let's see, shit. 8.
You're really not paying attention. You're looking for treasure.
20.
I'm looking for some blood stains.
So, Bal, what you do see is the very faint leavings of a melee. Clearly, this craft was boarded in its time, and what's left of the corpses that were picked clean by the many layers of Telûne's decomposition process. Maybe a few finger bones, maybe a few displaced ribs, vertebrae, or otherwise, probably here and there. But this has been here quite long enough to where not much is left of the crew. Maybe a broken skull is probably the most complete bone that you do in fact find. The cabin, I suppose the inner quarters, the upper deck of this transport has an enormous hole in it, like who was a damn good shot from what naval gun actually threw the shell, but it goes clear through it when I absolutely positively need to shoot through a freight train is what happened here. And you might just kind of like frown, you might just kind of wince, but everyone who was in that operating room, that deck, no, there's impossible for you to survive that.
That was a critical hit on the attack roll, is what that was.
Oh, absolutely, if I was that would be the shot that brought the whole vessel down. Maybe a little bit from Bal's backstory. If you want to give me a soliloquy here, you're more than welcome to. But is Bal, as a warrior, he may or may not be a professional soldier. That's up to you. But does he have experience on large naval vessels? Take it away with your soliloquy.
So Bal goes into this room and I'll see the damage here, and his mind for a moment as he's thinking actually fractures a little bit, because the warrior part of him just says, damn, that was a bloodbath. The common sense side of him always jokingly says, well, at least they didn't suffer. The mechanic side of him, because he's got that going for him, because he was learning underneath the mechanic as well as that kid, says, damn, even he couldn't fix this one. And then he actually would have had a little bit of time on naval ships. I actually kind of rolled for it. I got an 8, so I'm gonna say he did have some actual soldier experience. The soldier part of him says, whoever made that shot better have got promoted or at least got a raise, because my God. And he's just like he keeps like looking back at like this array of damage here, and it's like part awe, part like trepidation of I don't want to face the person that did this, but then part like a little bit of sorrow because it's gone and he can't look at it, and he can't, well, for lack of a better, he can't pillage it. He can't see what was here. But there are times like, my God, that was a really good shot. And if Kaj comes down a couple minutes after, they're
Definitely.
just going to see Ball kind of just, damn. Just damn.
It takes me a while, but I then eventually see what he's pointing out. Now that he's pointing it out, like, and being obvious about it, I'm like, oh.
And if you
Good
want
shot.
to go into a soliloquy here, Kaj, you are more than welcome to. Give us a little bit of backstory about the rough and tumble Kaj Bar as a Telûnian corsair.
As I kind of descend down into this deck and see this huge hole in the side of the ship, I'm just reminded of a time fucking long ago, when I had my own friends, cutthroats, band of fucks, outcasts, or feral children just up to no good. Got ourselves a fucking ship, slit a few throats, lived a life of plenty, if you call getting shit-faced in the middle of a swamp plenty. And then we got shut down, and I flew into the trees, somehow survived. This one not so lucky, except for Benjamin. But yeah, I don't want to think about that. As I kind of look around this place, these guys got fucked. I almost got fucked. But I had some help. It's good to pray to the gods, Lady Fortune. Remember to be grateful, because in just one moment, one perfectly aimed shot can finish it all, just like this. Kind of look around. Bow, help me look for some fucking compartments. We're in the middle of savage territory. They don't know shit about hiding anything. There should be something around the engineering bay.
Hey, Kaj, make me an awareness test.
Sure. So I'm looking like stowed supplies, because there's always secret places to hide shit on ships. I mean, because people don't trust each other on ships, cutthroats, brigands, like even traders, sailors, merchants. So that's an 8 and a 2. That's another fucking 8. Jesus Christ.
Jono's on fire tonight.
I'm on fire.
I know.
That's 20 on dice. That's fucking fantastic. I never rolled this good.
A 28 on the dice?
20 on dice, and then that was awareness. Yeah, so cunning, 23.
23. Okay. As you're looking around, you've got a pretty hawk-like eye for this sort of
smelling
thing.
It out.
But as you kind of like look around, your vision kind of pans and kind of like leaves the deck of the ship for a moment, and you see a flash in the jungle terrace. I need to make me a defense test. Yeah, make a defense. Yes. Yeah. Make me a defense test quick.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Do I get a bonus because I saw it? I'm just asking. Or are you taking care of
maybe,
that?
maybe. I'm hoping you do.
Okay, my defense is going to be that's going to be total of 11.
Oh fuck! Really? Oh no.
11. Unless I get some bonus.
Okay. Let's see.
I can always push them out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I don't know. Make me a reflexes test. I want to see if you can actually reduce this coming in.
Sure. Okay. Okay, that was a bit better. Reflexes, just a straight stat.
Yeah, reflexes
13.
testers.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So what's gonna happen is there
I also
is
have danger sense 4. I'm not sure if that comes into play.
not yet, but shortly.
Sure.
You both hear the crack of a rifle, and Kaj is actually going to take amazingly. I've got minimal damage on this thing, which was fan-damn-tastic. You take 3 points of vitality damage.
All right.
As a bullet creases a portion of your body. You barely ducked out of the way. Whatever this marksman was waiting for you to actually look at him to get that between the eyes shot. But you can describe how you dodge.
I dive out of the way as I see
suppress?
something.
What's that?
Is that after suppress?
You guys don't have armor that'll actually suppress firearms.
As I go, I see a flash and I just immediately like just fall to the ground, dive down. But in so doing so, ironically, I get grazed in the ass. As the bullet comes careening through and catches my thigh. It doesn't enter into the bone, but it kind of grazes past it, cutting a vicious and open gash beneath my clothing, and then exits out, leaving a vicious tear across my left butt cheek. As I yell and scream, as I dive to the ground, painful. Swearing. Oh yeah, absolutely. I reference back to the early comment about getting shot in the ass and not climbing back up the grappling hook. As I will curse and swear. I will curse and swear, and reach for soothsayer.
I need reaction tests now as we're past the ambushed stage.
Sure. All right. I did not roll well, but that's appropriate in this situation. Reaction.
That's a 12.
Oh, okay.
Reaction is going to be reflexes stat, and is it also going to be a skill? Yeah, that's right. So I don't have that skill at the moment. So it's just 3. So 9.
Okay. You got a 12 ball?
Yes, 12.
12. Okay. That actually is quite lovely. Actually goes back and forth. You them. So Ball is actually next as the that marksman. I'm not going to make you roll for it, but clearly he's got to reload that. And that's going to be taking a full round. So you have a few seconds to take cover.
Can I see anything else?
Make an awareness test.
That's a 27.
you take a look back to the complex, and there are 6 other individuals streaming down the stairway. One up where you guys actually initially came from is back in the shadows with a long rifle. These guys, I will say they're not wearing the same colors as the guys that you guys are after, the Jade Peacock tribe. These are actually the Violet Jaguar tribe. Actually, they are clothed in harnesses, and decorated in pink, violet, blue, and purple, adorning feathers, and as well as some of their weapons, armor, such like their harnesses and greaves. Their bracers are also decorated and such with the precious stones. Some of their swords look a little bit more ornate. Clearly, these guys are a bit better off in their tribe than what these the Jade Peacock tribe are, but they're out for blood. These guys, obviously they're of the same ethnicity, but a different nation of peoples, having that almost that Aztec countenance there. So yeah, we've got 6 warriors streaming down the stairway, and 1 up in the hallway with a long rifle that you see. So 7 total combatants coming back down.
Yeah. Baal will try to take cover so he's not within line of sight of firearms, but he actually will pull his revolver to his left hand and make sure it's chambered, and then he's basically going to wait on the other side of the doorway.
Okay.
And essentially first guy that comes through is getting popped or punched.
Yeah, right. To describe a little bit of this battlefield for you, you guys are actually on the Hulk. When you boarded the vessel, there was kind of like a 60-degree slant pitch there, so it's kind of difficult to actually get up there. But you actually ascended the deck, which would have been towards the back of the ship, and then she climbed into where she was like, not the cockpit, but the where the navigation room would technically be, as I can't think of the term for tonight. But anyway, you guys have the
captain's deck or something. The deck.
Thank you. That's actually a pretty defensible position cover wise.
Yeah.
So you guys are being assailed from 2 different angles. You have a sniper somewhere off in the terrace on Kaj's side of the captain's quarters here, but Baal, you have 6 warriors coming down your way, down the stairs. They're getting onto like that stone ramp way to actually board the ship. They're actually not on the ship yet, but you have a marksman above them. So
yeah,
give yourselves like the 3D theater of the mind there. The marksman has already gone. Baal has decided to take cover. Is that your turn? You could take a shot if you wanted to.
Do I have line of sight on one of them?
You have line of sight on all 6 of those warriors coming out here.
Okay, in that case, yes, he will take a pot shot at probably the one in front.
All right, go for it. A rather smartly dressed individual in ornate harness.
Oh God.
What'd you do? Ah!
I crit it.
No.
I crit it.
You can't. Oh, is that?
Do you want to come see this?
No, I'm good. Are you?
What'd you get?
You got a crit.
Oh, nice, good. I thought crit failed. I'm like, oh no, revolver's exploding in his hand.
Oh my God,
awesome.
beautiful.
Fuck yeah.
Beautiful.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Get
him. Get the wizard. Get the priest.
You want me to give them a wizard? No,
No,
you don't want
no.
me to give them a
No,
magician.
I'm saying the guy in front
do you
happened
want-
to have been a wizard, and he happened
Do
to
you
have
want
a
me to
crit.
roll on the? Do you want me to roll for the crit hit, or you want to roll for the crit hit?
Actually,
Or I try no,
as,
it's
as
fire.
far
It's a
as
whole
far
different
as
thing now.
I'm remembering, I believe firearms automatically crit. I actually have to get with Keith on that. Keith is gonna watch this and be like, no, no, or yes, but anyway, because I can't find it right now. Anyway, playtesting one shot, hooray.
I actually have the or I have the old firearms document we had. I don't know if it's still up to date or not.
I don't believe anything's changed. So read us off what that is.
All right. All firearms are considered to be long range, maybe used short range or melee. A hit with a firearm that exceeds the subject's defense by at least 4 will result in a critical hit roll. Each raise of 3 beyond that will cause a complication based on the skill level of the shooter. Any attack roll results in a 1 on the die will cause a jam. We'll have to clear the jam, require no less than 1 round of work and a
Oh, I just found it too. Excellent.
and a gunsmithing skill or whatever we're going to use for that of a toughness 12 to complete.
Okay.
We have the hit locations. Actually, this one does not have anything in it about crits. It does say special attacks. You will gain additional attacks based on your skill level. With
Oh yeah,
fire
no, that
break
that is
fire.
actually old. Damn. Okay.
But that one's no longer good anymore.
Part of it is, part of it isn't. So,
Go ahead then.
go for it. We'll do a random roll for the crit. Center mass shot, no additional damage. So yeah, no, you're gonna blow him away, hopefully. Roll damage 2d8 for that. For Jono's knowledge, firearms are considered large weapons.
Of course.
For this, it's not a single D8, but multiple. And then it just scales up from there for large caliber guns.
15 on the damage rolls.
Ow. Yeah. That's gonna be a bullet to center mass, and he's gonna basically die instantly. You can describe for us how that goes.
So basically how this is going to go down is me and Kaj are going to see that glint off in the terrace. I'm going to see him get shot in the ass as he goes ducking for cover. I'm going to honestly, for that little like half second, have a chuckle. Look at me like, I got to carry your ass out now.
I'm screaming.
And then, yeah, as he's screaming, I'm going to see these 6 coming. I'm going to see that fucking sniper out there. I'm going to find the quickest defensive position I can find. And basically, as I'm like turning to go into that, that's when I pull the revolver out. I'm actually going to take a beat on that guy in the lead. And basically, at the most opportune time, I'm going to squeeze the trigger, see him get taken out at center mass. And then without even seeing his body hit the ground, I'm going to basically fold myself into cover and wait for the onslaught to begin.
Okay. What happens there? Yeah, no, that bullet is going to explode in his chest, and he's going to fall down those stairs, and at least part of him is going to disappear, like rolling down the stairs into the pool. But a couple of his fellows are like, oh Jesus, but they slow their pace, but we revenge in their eyes, they charge forward. Now with that, we're gonna go to that group of people next. What they're gonna do, they will board the vessel and they will climb their way up to the captain's deck. But because it's kind of a cramped space for you, only 2 of them are actually going to be able to attack Ball, however feebly that they may or may not, because he's got the advantageous position. You are above them, keep in mind from defending from above, they have a -1 to their attacks, and you have a +1 to your attacks in melee.
And defense as well, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
I can check.
Please do check, please.
Yeah.
I do know it's a +1. But
So you want me to
Make the
roll
roll and
defensive?
I'll
Because I got
check it.
2 of them coming after me then.
they're not going to be able to get through. They've got a 14 and an 11 for 2 attacks coming in. So maybe.
Maybe. And I get a +1 to my defensive roll, you said, because of the higher ground thing.
I think John's fine. John's looking that up for us.
Yeah.
Attacking from height. Range combat.
The first one without a bonus, if I get one, is going to be an 18.
On your defense?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. All right.
And second one. Second one's going to be 17.
Oh, yeah. Then neither of those are going to get through. So you have jeweled long knives trying to be like stabbed through this doorway, and you're just kind of like just out of the way. Suck your stomach in and just like keep it with that is going to be theirs. Kaj, help.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I'm gonna be eyeing that sniper. I've reached back and ripped out Soothsayer. It's already loaded. It's already chambered from before.
Yep.
And I will then curse. Stumble up to my feet and take a peek out. And see if I can see him. Is he still there? Can I still see the original sniper or the guy who took the shot?
Make an awareness test.
That's good.
Should ask the jet for a second revolver.
14.
You actually you peer your eyes back to where that flash came from. He's actually not there. He's relocated, which might make you start to sweat.
Yeah, in that case, I'll then sling. I'll then with my other hand, swear, push off, and head up, climb up the side, the side of the ship around, not the side facing where the sniper came from. So basically, taking a route around so that I do not get in his line of sight. But I'll make my way up the deck to where Bal is and basically cover him. And if I see anyone there around him or nearby, one of these naked savages, I'll put some lead in his head.
Excellent. Well, from when you move over there, you can actually see 2 of these tribesmen with their long knives, their bejeweled long knives, trying to have a go at Bal. So you actually do have a clean shot.
Sweet. I'll make it a shot. All right. That is going to be.
Now, before we
16.
continue, I'm assuming you're trying to cover yourself from behind that shot so you won't get shot in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're firing from cover is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Excellent. You said that was a 16?
That was 16.
Wait, hang on. Maybe. I don't know. I might have got through. Oh no, you beat him by 1 point. So in this kind of like this death struggle melee where they're trying to clamber through this wrecked doorway, you certainly will actually find a shot. You feel like you almost were about to miss, but he moves just in the way. And
sweet.
I'll describe that for us.
Roll my damage, right? 2d8.
Yep. 2. Damage.
All right. So it's just the dice 2d8.
Yes.
Is there anything else? Okay, 9.
9 points of damage. Ooh, okay. He's in a pretty bad way, but he's not dead.
Yeah. All right.
Really
So
wounded.
as he begins to as he sees me, I emerge from the darkness of behind the cover as the strong light of the sun outside. It's a beautiful day, and the deep shadows as I emerge, my eyes blazing, fire. This one of these savages running at Baal sees me just at the last moment. He sees a flash. He dives. However, he dives to just a bit too late, and he as he was raising his arm to attack with his long knife, that's where I get him. I get him in that shoulder. I get him in the meaty part of the shoulder, just above the pectoral muscle. Boom! I go straight through. Not enough to bring him down, but that is definitely going to cause a lot of grief in the future, and perhaps may even grow, may become gangrenous, hopefully, and filled with
because
disease.
Damn him, he's a savage.
Fuck him. As it takes as he gets taken back by that vicious blow, diving for cover. As I then dive around and you hear the click and the reload as an empty shell hits the floor. As I grimace and almost begin to grin savagely from behind cover.
All right. You guys hear the bark of another long rifle. And Baal, I need you to make me a defense test quick.
Defense test? All right, give me a second.
Defense. Please defend.
Oh, shit. $16, double sevens.
Oh God. Yeah, no, he cannot answer that with his long rifle. He got a fat 10. That's a big 10, but it's still not gonna get through. So what's gonna happen is a bullet is gonna whiz over your head and ricochet off of the deck harmlessly, as the ricochet kind of like tumbles past Kaj, and you kind of like see it and like, oh shit. And
I see where that came from.
I'm like at the same time, like rubbing my ass. I'm just like, fuck this blood. I'm just like rubbing my ass, trying to reload. Just like,
that's the one that came from the hallway.
Yes, there's two. They've kind of got a V formation on you wherever that second, the first marksman is relocated to.
As soon as I see that one whiz over my head, I hear it kind of tink off. I'm going to look to Kaj if I have line of sight of him and point to where. Keep in mind, I'm fucking getting ready to dodge swords again, probably, but like, motion over to the hallway where the second guy is. Get that sumbitch.
Yeah. I nod and I just begin to I begin to make ready.
Back to the top of the round. The first marksman has relocated properly. And oh shit. Hey, Kaj, defense test.
Sure. Oh shit, a 6 and an 8. Oh, fuck, another 8. What the fuck? This is good for me.
I really need you to dodge this.
Yeah. 16 plus 5 for 21 plus 20, 27 on dice with that thing.
Okay, because he had a 17 coming in. So another bullet whizzes by you. Really close. Actually, you know what? He cuts your man bun with a bullet.
He does not. I get a 30. He does not touch me. He doesn't touch me. He doesn't touch me, bro.
He doesn't touch you, but he fucks up your hair.
No.
He does.
This is what happens. The hair it hits the man bun and then explodes into a majestic poof of black of a black mane. Now I look like a demon from hell, just like burning amber eyes and a black mane of sweaty, greasy swamp hair. And,
why can't I see Kaj just looking at these guys like, nobody messes with the dude?
Yeah, well, it's about to be.
As that happens,
up his hair.
Yeah, and I will wait for my turn to respond.
and respond, you goddamn better. Bao, you have one less tribesman in the doorway trying to have a go at you because that shoulder shot has taken him, the leading individual, out of the fight. What you did see there was Kaj's bullet enter the shoulder and the shoulder of his raised sword arm, and he tumbles back onto that slanted deck, slides down the rusty surface, probably gets cut up on an
Contract
upturned
tightness.
rift. I'm getting there. I'm
Yes.
getting there, Jono. Shut up. He'll cut himself on a rivet, and he will fall against the railing there, trying to stuff something into the hole there. But it's a through and through, so he's bleeding out the other side. You only have one individual right now that can suffer your wrath. What do you do? Get him. Make an attack.
It'll be an 18.
Oh, is he? Oh shit! It wasn't a crit fail, but it's a 1 and a 2, so
Ooh.
it's damn close. Roll damage.
Nice.
Ooh. What's worse is these aren't even the guys that you're after.
I know, right? But they want to fuck around and find out, don't they?
They're sticking around to find out.
I want to get my forte bonus in this because it's a firearm, right? Because you have my damage at a +1 because of a warrior forte.
Did you? Well, it's up to you right now. Do you want to put that +1 damage into your longsword, or do you want to put it into your pistols?
No, he would put it in longsword because that's his baby. So okay, he wouldn't then.
Okay.
All right. So that was
for you.
Right. So that's going to be 18 on the damage.
Yeah, no, if you guys score over a 17 with these guys, you're gonna just absolutely destroy him. So you can describe how you slay him rightly.
Oh, this is oh god. Okay. So yeah, Kaj takes the shoulder of the one. He kind of leaves my line of sight because he's kind of fucked to go. I see this other guy who tried swinging at me after I just kind of said nope. And he will calm as fuck. Keep in mind, I said he is the eye, he is the calm. He will seriously go from where he shot the other guy, bring it calm as can be, and aim like right here.
Nice.
And he will just smile and pull the trigger and just watch the guy leave his line of sight. Probably disappear in like a little bit of red mist from his head, but you know.
Oh yeah, no, that is absolutely going to take his head off. And gosh, you see this is brutal bloodbath. This is some shit. You've seen people get shot in the face before, but my god, this is some cold-blooded killer shit.
Like 5 feet away, because he could swing at me with a freaking sword. So it was.
My eyes are just wide and bloodshot and just like frenzied eyes. I just see red.
You guys are in the red mist, unfortunately.
Yes.
Continue.
Do I have a different place to duck into where I am not line of sight to the hallway? Because this some bitch taking pot shots at me needs to stop.
No.
Or can I duck down enough to where he loses the line of sight?
Yeah, no, I'll let you duck further down. You're gonna be close to prone against the deck anyway, but yeah, you need to not get shot in the side of the head, please.
Well, actually, secondary question.
Okay.
Where I'm at, is there actually something I could put my back up against and kind of do the whole like almost sitting position?
You could be squatted squatted down with your back up against like one of the control panels for the ship with your head down so it's not in like the front window of the ship there. You could do that.
But I still have line of sight to the door.
Right.
Yes, he will do that then.
All right, fantastic. All right.
And that will be my turn.
These tribes people, seeing how you have slain, or well, seemingly have slain 2 of their number, will rally, and they'll actually, with 2 of those 2 individuals out of the middle of the doorway there, the remaining 4 are actually just going to stream into the melee. So what I will do, you both can, I will actually give you a brief moment of defensive fire here. You both can make a 1 firearm attack this turn.
Mhm.
And if obviously if your guns are loaded here, Ball, you have a revolver, so it's automatically loaded. But Kaj, are we assuming that he's reloading after every shot?
like every
Is he
shot
trying
and
to
then reload. Yeah,
trying to okay.
yeah, definitely. If I can do that, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a long rifle, so it's
okay. Kaj and Ball, 1 shot each, please, both of you.
sure. No, I rolled
What'd you
double
do?
ones.
You
Double
oh
ones.
no! What?
No.
Oh
No. So what happens?
no!
Gun
Oh my god, your
jams.
gun jams!
Oh no.
It's a good thing I got a
Soothsayer.
22 then.
Oh lord! See, this is why 1 shots are fun.
Now I gotta carry your ass and carry your ass.
Oh, shit.
God, my back's gonna be hurting from all this load I gotta bear.
I know. That time you're useful.
Oh fuck. Okay. So 22 was 1
Yes.
attack. And one of these guns jams. Roll damage for that first attack. You've got, however, 3 other melee attacks coming through. Perhaps. See, defensive fire, I would think in this system would be fantastic if you have weapons with either a higher rate of fire or you yourself can make multiple attacks with said gun. So like a revolver, high level revolver wielding characters would be able to fan fire for defensive fire, and you'd be able to take all 4 of these guys out. You guys are first level. So yes, damage. What do we got?
Stop it.
Dude, if you broke a 17, he's dead.
I got 3 8s in a row.
He's not dead. He's fucking dead.
It's 30 total.
Dude, whatever you did to him, he's never gonna be able to walk again. He can't get it up. He's I don't know. Everything about him is fucked up.
I mean, I could say that one caught him right in the sternum. He actually split his rib cage in half.
Well, maybe, but yeah, no. Describe how you destroy him.
Actually, give me do the random locator thing. I want to see actually where I shot him at.
5 center mass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we'll do this. Yeah. So yeah, after I hunker down here and basically keep the revolver pegged on the door because I know some bitches are coming through. First one that pops his head out, I'm gonna literally just click one off, and I'm gonna watch this bullet just literally take him.
Kill cam, real fucking slow.
Take him right there, and I will probably just watch bone and flesh and viscera splatter outwards.
That's right. The 2 behind me get hit by a volcanic explosion.
So I will probably actually see it. I'll probably actually see the hole.
Yeah.
Briefly before like the blood fills it in.
It paints the people behind him.
And the best part is this whole time he's smirking about this
Oh yeah.
because he's like, oh great, this is what I fucking live for. Come here.
So he gets spattered against the opposite wall of the partition there. Kaj, you see this this just fountain of blood explode from his back there. Soliloquy, please. Brief horror painted with blood. The soliloquy of horror.
So in this sort of freeze frame moment, as I bring up the rifle to shoot, Soothsayer, there is that click and that spring, that thing that I fucking forgot to replace. Got too excited, forgot to replace the fucking spring. The fucking spring, it jammed. Fuck. I wanted to talk to the mechanic about this problem. And now he's somewhere out in the fucking woods. Maybe on a stick, maybe being eaten alive by these fucking savage cannibals. Fuck. As then the final shot, as I see, fear in my eyes, as I see Baal is about to be set upon by 3 of these savages, but then I see Baal raise his golden his revolver up mightily, defiantly, and he takes him out. And I smile and I say, "Fuck, good shot." I never tell him to his face, but I'm definitely impressed by that amazing weapon, and I am even envious of his weapon. As I then gently place down Soothsayer, as I think it's my turn now, right? In the turn order, it is my turn.
It is your turn. Get him.
Indeed, I will place down Soothsayer gently, almost lovingly for a second, but then I whip around and grab the scatter rifle, which I've gotten from my my beggings of Jed, and load it, and then pop one off at the next son bitch that goes through that door.
When you actually we have to resolve their assault here, but we'll actually start your turn, you being ready here. We're going to assume that as they're setting upon Baal, you've actually unslung and actually chambered a shell here.
Yeah.
With that, come on, just be cool. Can you roll nicely for me? All right. 3 attacks, Baal. We have an 11, a 21, and a 17.
I think a couple of those might get through. We'll see.
All right. Defense. Get him. This might hurt.
What's that would have been my second roll, god damn it. First defense is a 31.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right.
28.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That blue die is just liking me today. And 21.
All right.
Dude.
This thing's rolling 8s all night. I don't know why.
So there is a flurry of gem encrusted blades, brightly colored bird of paradise feathers. In this flurry, it's just a brightly colored razor edged Cuisinart trying to get its talons on Balhova, but the fierceness of this once professional soldier, this naval warrior here, you're trapped in this close quarters thing, but you're moving in such a way where none of these blades actually touch your flesh, and it's likely due to you're training as a professional soldier, and they're untrained and savage hacking with their long knives. And Kaj, you have a target-rich environment. You want to
I
get
do.
you want to get one of these guys for me?
I'll definitely put off a shot. A scatter rifle in close quarters. Excellent. We'll see how it goes. Roll.
I'm gonna guess at least one of those is gonna hit somebody.
Think so. All right, that's going to be 15 to hit.
Oh shit, actually. Oh no. You're gonna hit two guys here.
Okay.
With a
scatter rifle
7
does...
and an 11.
Oh, nice. A scatter rifle does 2d8, or is it the same?
Yes, it is 2d8.
Okay. So for the first one is going to be a 6, and the second one is going to be a 10.
Oh goodness. So you have some radium soaked shot pour forth from this shotgun like implement of destruction.
That's right. As I appear, like just in the flurry, I appear a black demon radiating foul fury and energy, golden amber eyes blazing, black hair and mess, and waving in the wind as a huge flash from this ornate rifle explodes into the room, sending a gust, a shockwave of air and now blood and screams that enter that erupt in the middle of this rusted hellhole as these colorful birds their feathers fly in all directions as these
Jono, I'm gonna pause you right here. Actually, I did roll for the crit table because I keep forgetting that firearms are automatic crits. One of them gets shot in the head. One of them dies. So you may slay one of them.
Absolutely, yeah. As these dancing, colorful birds of these savages and their painted feathers and their painted arms and bodies. There is then a great crimson. There's a great crimson mist or a cloud that now paints the scene, and the smell, the taste of coppery blood in the air as viscera from this man's face. His eyeballs, his eyes going are scattered and splattered on the wall along with his brains. His lips are ripped off and falls on the stairs outside. His hands reflexively grab a head which is no longer there, as he falls to the floor, limp as death quickly claims him, as the steam from the scatter rifle still sizzling, as burning and red as my eyes, as we engage in the fray. As like it was like there was this cacophony of noise and screeching, and now there was like this almost like a cannonball shot, like with the scatter rifle.
So, seeing two of their companions, actually, well, the three remaining, two of those three, one of them has been taken out of the fight permanently. Another one has been taken out of the fight and really has not much left, not much more room in his lifespan as of yet. He will bleed out shortly. The third there, he chooses life, and he's going to attempt to fucking leave, because that is, I mean, a scatter rifle in close quarters. You should have shot your friend, honestly, but there was too many bodies in the way, and well, I will let you attempt to take him out of the fight, as he's gonna try and break and leave.
Is he far enough away that he's not within arm reach?
No, he's within melee range.
He's still right there.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Oh, goody.
Right? Take him out with your longsword. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
It's going to be a 20.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
oh my God! Come on! And you rolled rolled another 1 and a 2, so that's a 5.
Okay.
Oh, this guy's a goner. Okay.
Uh-huh. Because as I go to do this, his back is literally. Is he okay? Has he broken enough that he's actually trying to back up, or is he actually going to turn his back?
He hasn't had enough time to turn around. He's just been painted. He's standing there stunned, trying to back up.
Okay, so he's trying to just back up. Okay. Roll damage.
What are you attacking him with?
I'm gonna pull out my longsword. I'm gonna pull out Thrick.
All right, get him. You sweep that out and end his life soundly as your point finds his vitals.
Do I get any dispatches on that?
Wait.
You should, right?
What did you roll?
20, I think.
Yeah, no, that's yeah,
So
that's
you got
5.
5.
That's 5 dispatch. Also, we should have been adding dispatch into our firearms too. I forgot about that. Yep.
That would have been
that as well.
overkill, and
Okay.
we all know
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Okay.
What'd you roll for damage?
23.
Dude, he's just
Yes, I know.
He's done. He's
So
very
so essentially what we see here, keep in mind, rifles in the left hand, right hand's free because that's his main hand. This guy's going to back up. In a fluid motion, Ball is going to fully stand up. At the same time, he's going to bring out Thrick from its holster. He's going to sweep out, probably catch this guy in like the stomach.
oh, okay.
And like one of those like glancing blows, like just from the sweep out. But then what he's going to do is Bow's going to take a step forward and shove it right up through his gut into his sternum.
Oh my God. All right, you're gonna run him through.
And probably with how big Ball is, he's probably going to lift the damn guy up. Like feet are going to leave ground.
He's significantly shorter than you. Yeah, no.
And
he's done and then some.
as he does this, Ball's going to look directly into this man's eyes.
He
And
looks on. He is crying. He sees terror. You see terror, and maybe a little bit of silent mercy being begged for, but mercy is not something he's given.
Rick Callis.
Right?
No mercy.
But yeah, no, he ripples twice and then dies on your sword. But the marksman takes another shot. Oh my goodness. I have a fat 20 coming in, Jono. I have a fat
All
20.
right. Fence.
Come on now.
Yes. I think that's gonna be able to do it.
Maybe. Oh.
Yes.
I'm helping. Run.
Oh my God, 20 fucking 1.
Yes.
Fuck. All right, yeah.
Just for the sake of it, he fucks your hair up more.
Yeah, of course. That's okay. I got plans.
He's going for that headshot using that hair as an ample target, but whatever it is, it's that do you have is protecting you. Maybe it's the hair of Lady Luck. We don't know.
Right.
But with that, We go back. Now we actually only have 2 marksmen. That was the second marksman. Then we go back to the first one. Ball, you have a 22. The second marksman is taking a crack at
Oh,
you.
God damn it.
This is a really fun session. This is actually pretty cool.
Right? It's gonna be a 29.
Oh, come on. So yeah, no, the melee there in the captain's quarters, the control deck is awash with the blood of the savages, and these marksmen are maybe a little bit anxious. They're trying to, like, we're not getting in melee range with these guys. Absolutely not. You could not pay us, oh Jedek. But they do in fact have you guys pinned down. In this scene, however, to describe it, much the same as before, obviously with the prominent abundance of blood and viscera, there is a hatch that actually goes down to the belly of the ship from here, that you could possibly escape through. It is in fact closed. You don't know if it's locked or not, but we're gonna say this is now narrative combat. So in the theater of your minds, just be aware that there are marksmen, 2 of them, trying to end you at range. So there will be bullets flying above you, around you, trying to find your vitals. The floor is yours, gentlemen.
I'll dive down and cover as well as Bal, and I'll lean over and I'll see him. I'll grab his attention. I'll scream out, Bal! As I will gently throw Soothsayer to him, as long as as well as with a small pouch of ammo, some bullets, one of the pouches. I'll throw that over to him from my cover to his cover. And I'll scream, and then I'll take a pot shot. I'll take a shot over the cover. I'll just go just in a general direction, just
a
to
blind shot. Okay,
blind shot, a blind shot, just to return fire. And then after that, I'll then turn and say, "Oh, it's jammed." I'm gonna go. I'll say, "Oh, it's jammed. I'm going for a hunt." And I'll then begin to leave and try and stealth my way, reloading the scatter rifle. I'll leave him with Soothsayer and some weapons and some ammo, and I will attempt to roll stealth to get out of there and go for a hunt.
Yeah, make me a stealth test. He's got to roll for his awareness. Oh,
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh no, stop rolling 8s.
Oh, jeez. All right.
That's going to be 18.
Make me a defense test. He saw you.
All right.
Oh Lord.
23, 24.
Oh really? Oh.
23, sorry.
23, 2-3.
2-3.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Well, he got me.
He got 27. Yeah, no.
Sake.
He is expertly camouflaged and maneuvered. Ow. That is 13 points of damage.
Oh, that almost kills me.
Yeah, hang on here.
I'm literally on 1.
You are on 1 point of damage.
Unless damage suppress is a thing, I guess. Is damage suppress a thing?
We
No,
don't
you
have
guys
the
don't
armor
have,
against firearms.
God,
Right, yeah, just 1, yeah. So I almost got killed. So yeah, I just like I attempt to sneak out of the way, but I guess like, yeah, dude, it gets me. Let's say,
Hey,
it gets me square in the chest.
roll me a d8 for the hit location.
6.
A 6. Okay. Roll me another one, and tell me odd or even.
4. Yeah,
Even.
14.
Okay, even. So that is the upper right limb there. That is, yeah, that is damage to the upper right limb that you have for that turn. You may describe how that happens.
All right. Let's say it gets me in the arm, just underneath the armpit.
Yep.
But like gets in the sort of the artery.
Okay.
So like
Oh,
it's not like
okay.
it's not like a, it doesn't take the arm clean off. But it takes out a huge chunk of it. But the problem is the blood loss. That's where the life-threatening situation is coming from there. So that happens, and then I just drop, and almost like as I'm like climbing down, it sees me, and just as like I let go, but I let go too late, as I drop down to like, let's say the floor, where the ship is resting on, and I just drop and then just fall to the ground, and just barely crawl away. But yeah, as that happens.
Okay. I will actually let you crawl back into that captain's quarters, that command deck there.
No, I want to crawl outside if I can, or like, basically outside in a couple.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're gonna be in. Okay, you're gonna be in the open there.
No. Well, like it depends. Okay. Are they marksmen from both sides?
Yeah.
Ship in the middle, marksmen on both sides.
Yes.
Okay.
The best cover was inside the command deck there.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Stay there.
And with that, you guys do have that one escape route. But
yeah. Was that like? Was that the? Would that escape route? Would that have been like?
That was the hatch that went into the belly of the ship that I described earlier.
Oh yeah, I would have definitely gone there. Definitely.
Well, I was describing it there for you. You had an option, man.
Yeah. No. Like saying, like when stealth away, like that would have been the road to take.
Oh,
you didn't see it until you came crawling back in.
Okay. Well,
sure. Well, yeah. Anyway, like we'll definitely. Well, then I'll make my way there with my movement, because that's obviously cover. If I can, if it's open,
Well, it is closed. You guys don't know if it's locked.
Okay.
Ball, what are you doing for this portion of the narrative fight?
Well, essentially, after skewing the guy and hearing the crack of the rifle, I actually would have turned the body toward that trajectory, kind of as a makeshift shield, before letting it kind of slide off of Thrick.
Okay.
Because at that point, Kaj would have yelled for him, and kind of in that military, autonomous type of way, he actually would have holstered his revolver, probably just in time to see him throwing Soothsayer over, as well as his ammo. So I don't know if you want me to roll like a reflex for that to see if I catch both of those or what, because his hand's probably big enough.
I won't make you roll for it
to like technically catch all of it in like one hand, because he still has Thrick in his other hand. As he does that, he kind of turn toward Kaj. See Kaj try to go away. Probably see Kaj get hit.
Yeah.
And watch Kaj crawl back in. And at that point, he's like, "You keep getting shot, man." But
I know they're rolling so fucking good, man.
But because he's like looking over in that direction now, he would probably see the hatch, because he wouldn't have before, because his eyes were nowhere near it. So with that, knowing that they're pinned down, he would duck back down again, and he's probably going to try to wrench that hatch open.
Okay.
So if you want a test,
make me an athletics test, actually.
Athletics. That still goes off of physique for modifier, yes?
Yes, it does.
It's going to be a 21.
Yeah, you can wrench that thing open. I mean, it was rusted shut, but your pecs and being unable to clap is what opened it. The door was scared of your pectoral muscles. But anyway,
Yeah. That's what it is. So yeah,
you have
the thing
a
open.
kind of a stench of rotting plant down there, as well as a cool gust of air. So you can probably grab your severely wounded companion and down the hatch you guys go.
Yeah. Basically, as quick as I'm able to, he would holster Thrick. He hold on the soothsayer with one hand, and then grab Kaj, and probably like bear hug him in the same arm he has soothsayer in. So he
Right.
has a hand free, and then yeah, he'll start climbing down best he can.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm not even gonna make you roll for a defense test, but there's 2 bullets that fly harmlessly over you. Pop, pop, and down into the blackness you go. Now that you have a moment of peace, we can say that combat has ended here. I'm going to guess that you had enough sense to have the radium torch on you now, so you can actually turn that on and illuminate your surroundings.
Yes. Also, as soon as I would have found solid ground, I would reach up and shut the hatch. And if it
Okay.
has a locking mechanism,
It does.
attempt to turn it.
Yeah, no, you can lock it behind you. Now
Yeah.
you're pretty damn safe now.
Yeah. We can like feeble hands will reach for the torch, the radium torch, and turn that on. As that eerie light will sort of illuminate this area. And I will start tending to myself because I know I'm gonna bleed out, so I'm gonna use one of the med kits that
Do
I have
it.
and
Make
use that.
an apothecary test here.
I'm gonna need Bal's help because
Yeah,
it's kind of
do
difficult
do
to
it
wrap up.
yourself
Yeah.
right now. You're going to
Yeah.
be taking like a -3, and we
Yeah.
can't afford that right now.
Bao has no knowledge, but Bao can assist if you give him instruction.
All right.
Because he has 0 grades in it. So
Well, the med kit makes it an everyman skill, so it's kind of like stupid proof. So
Yeah.
right.
What do I roll?
apothecary is spirit based.
Okay.
It's 2d8 plus
I need to go
your
+1.
apothecary, and I believe it.
I don't have apothecary, so I just have the spirit, which is just +1. No, all right. Okay.
I believe
that's
the
a
kits
7 and 5.
actually give you a +3 modifier. I gotta fix that though, or not fix it. I have to see. The medical kit, yes, give you a +3 modifier.
Oh, great. I'll definitely need that. Yeah, in that case, 3, 10, 15. Yeah, that's gonna be 16. 16. 1, 6.
All right. Well, you are able to stop the bleeding. You give yourself some would actually give you a
Looking pale and haggard.
that would be 3 temporary vitality, at least for this scene here. For rest of this character's life, hopefully it is a long and treacherous one. He will obviously need to heal as natural, but you'll get 3 points of vitality every day as per normal apothecary and healing rules. Now then, your sickly green yellow radium lantern actually illuminates kind of a waiting room outside the main cargo deck. There are some cabins, 4 cabins in this room, 4 doorways. 3 of those doors are open, 1 of those doors is closed, but the center archway actually goes into the open cargo area, which your light reveals some possible storage containers are still in there, and the edge of probably the pool that is actually outside and flooding the inside of this heavy transport. And with that, I will open the floor to you guys to continue however you wish.
So yeah, with the light, I will say I'm not gonna say anything at the moment because I think it's pretty fucking obvious what we need to do now. As I will start to I will thank Bal for his help, and then I'll stand up and sort of like limp down the corridor, still not really having a lot of the strength to lift the it was a left limb, or no, right limb. It was the right limb, yeah.
Yeah, upper right.
Upper right, yeah. So that was my shooting arm, so that's gonna be no good for me.
Ooh.
So I have to, yeah, I'll be trying to position myself where I can hold the scatter rifle with my left, as I then chamber it, load it. Does it look like the jam on Soothsayer? Is it a serious jam, or is it something that can be cleared quickly?
Oh no. That is really serious. You're gonna need a gunsmith and a half to take care of that.
Right. Okay. So I look at that and I see the condition of that, and I'm like, shit. I put it. I tie it. I bandolier it. I put on my bandolier. And and I'll ask Bal to hold the light. As we'll make our way down. Look for a place fucking out of here. Or maybe we should wait him out. No, it's the middle of the fucking day. We'll be here for hours.
You said one of them looked like a storage room, right?
That is beyond that archway. The
okay.
the main cargo storage hold of this ship.
Okay, because Bob would keep an eye out for either medical or armory type things as they go.
Okay.
He will be basically half carrying Kaj.
I'll be able to walk on my feet most of the time. Like I think after with the 4 vitality, I should be able to.
Oh yeah,
he
can walk, but he's got next to no upper body strength now.
Right.
Yeah. I'm limping.
He will take the scatter rifle if Kaj lets him, and he'll actually.
I have no fucking gun.
Can you stop for 2 seconds?
What the fuck do you want me to do then? Fucking cut him with this knife?
I swear to God, you're like a woman. I can't fucking complete a goddamn sentence around you.
Shut the fuck up and help me fucking out of this mess. What the fuck do you want my rifle for?
Because I'm going to carry it and give you the damn revolver so you can be of some use here.
Oh, fuck, whatever. Here. I give you the scatter rifle ammunition and shit. There's 7 rounds. There's 7 rounds left. No, there's 6 rounds.
Okay.
6 rounds of scatter rifle ammunition.
But yes, I'll hand him over my revolver with the full clip in it. So.
And it's at that time you hear a lot of voices just out of nowhere outside.
A lot of them?
Many voices.
Kind of roll like awareness, like how many I could hear, like how many voices I could discern. It's like
lots and lots. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
And you hear the sharp staccato of many firearms being discharged, and 2 baritone booms back to back as the sounds of battle actually erupt outside this this downed carrier.
Fuck. I'll skiff. I just look at horror at Bal. I'll fucking skiff. There's more of these cunts here. They're gonna get to our fucking shit.
I guess we better hurry up.
Fuck, let's get out of here. Who the fuck is attacking who? I hope it's more of the fucking ebony skinned devils.
How do you want to proceed, Bal?
I'll actually I'll actually take point because Kaj is obviously useless right now.
I will be behind Bal and covering him with the revolver.
Goddamn right you will.
Yeah, and then I'll pull
Um,
the trigger on him. No.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
right.
wow.
Right in the
Treachery.
ass
It's
cheek,
on my
too.
character
Right in the
sheet.
ass.
Treachery.
Oh,
Treacherous.
Yeah. You
Just kidding.
coward. You
Just
shoot him in the
kidding.
back.
I'm cunning and calculating. He gave me his revolver. Yes, this is what I wanted.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Meanwhile, one backhand from Bowen, you'll be splattered again.
Okay. You won't catch me, man. I'm too quick.
Your
Lady
ass is
Fortune has
screwed
my
and you-
ass.
Yeah, literally right now.
I know,
No,
right?
Before we get too far off. No,
Yeah.
he will go. He's not necessarily quiet, but he
No.
will go cautiously toward the archway and hopefully outward.
Okay.
Head on a swivel, of course, especially down any other passageways.
In
he
your
doesn't hear.
in this immediate room, there's only 4 doorways. 3 of them are open, but that archway beyond is what goes into the storage hold. So you could actually check the 4 rooms in your immediate area if you wish.
Do I hear anyone trying to mess with the hatch?
No, from the sounds outside, it seems like no one cares about you guys anymore.
Good.
As more rifle and revolver fire kind of deafens this place.
Good. They can leave us the fuck alone for a minute. Yeah, I guess we'll just go through the rooms in a clockwise order then to see what's in them.
These 4 rooms seem to be like private cabins. There are bunks or tables, chairs. One of them seems to be like a small meeting room. Another one was turned into like a small storage closet that has likely been picked clean by predators and other small animals. The one doorway that actually is locked to one of these cabins, jammed somehow, but besides that, nothing really of use to salvage here. Anything of anything of value has obviously been taken by now.
These doors, are they just like, do they slide back and forth, or is it like a push and pull type of deal?
Yeah, no, they're pocket doors.
Is something I can try to brace and force open anyway, or is it beyond my capabilities?
You could give it a try. You're trying to open the doorway that's locked.
Yeah, I mean, is it obviously locked, or is it just stuck like the hatch was? Or do I not know? I need to just try regardless.
You don't know from this side of the doorway. What is Kaj doing in this moment here?
Looking around, still like my eyes are still like looking around to see if we see for any hidey holes, compartments or places where things could be hidden, underneath chairs or places like that.
You disturb a few rats under a bed that were fucking.
37.
So kick the table.
Okay, you startle the rats and they find a hole to go into. And with a 37, yeah, you just and Conan the door open and just probably just rip it out of its track and just throw it on the ground. But
that's a shield for later. Thank you.
I could damn well be. But this looks like the captain's quarters, to be perfectly honest. There is 2 actual medium gun-sized holes in the wall here that are actually make the windows, the portholes, a little bit bigger, more spacious windows here. But there is a moldering skeleton at the desk here. There is a saber actually across the table there. Some faded heraldry from a city-state that you're not familiar with. This room seems to be in much better condition than the rest of the ship, but the skeleton doesn't have any signs of like any struggle in here, like maybe he went down with his ship or something, but he died at his desk, it looks like.
So this place wasn't like pillaged or picked clean. It looks like it was left
No,
alone.
that is some of the stuff in there. The door was thoroughly locked.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. That door was not meant for normal man to open it.
Exactly.
True.
And Baal is clearly not a normal man.
I mean,
Looking
look,
outside the portholes, do I see any of the conflict?
Yes, actually. The tribesmen that you guys are after are in a death struggle with the Violet Jaguar tribe, and they are quite literally two starved fighting dogs in a bloody mass of limbs, feathers, bejeweled blades, and it's not fun. It's not. These guys fight like devils, and thankfully they probably forgot about you guys.
Right. So being quick and military, he's gonna grab the other saber. Does it have a holster nearby for it?
It is on the captain's corpse. What's left of him?
I guess the captain's using the holster. Does the captain have a harness?
The captain yes, actually. I have to check his shit. What do we have here?
I mean, granted, Ball's probably too big for it.
You could take his medal, but he's actually wearing jeweled trappings, which is actually pretty damn awesome.
yeah, we're taking everything of value.
Oh yeah. No,
We're taking everything of value here. Like
Well, we're
anything that
being
can be
quick
stuffed
about
in a
it.
bag. Yeah, being quick about it. Yeah, but like
Well,
we're taking
I
everything.
was asking about the trappings and the harness because if I can't wear it, I'm gonna make you wear it because your ass is already getting hurt.
Well, his greedy weaselly ass is gonna fucking take it anyway.
Yeah,
He's a pirate. Come on.
I'll take everything.
Right.
You know, I have a bag. I've got that mosquito net, which at the beginning of session, that could be wrapped up and used as a bag, which is
Right.
what I've used on many occasions. So I've already got like a huge onion bag basically ready to go. I mean, ready
Right.
to load up.
Yeah, he has jeweled trappings, a jeweled saber, greaves, a pair of bracers. He has a jeweled revolver in the desk. So this is actually a very
I
wealthy
told you.
man.
I
Okay,
told
what-
you we'll find something here. I'll give
Whatever
you a wink.
whatever I can equip, Ball is gonna take for himself to equip.
All right.
Whatever cannot, he will let Kaj fucking pillage off of.
Absolutely.
But
I
Ball's
give you a
thinking-
wink.
Yeah.
I give you a wink. I told you, Bar. I told you we'll find something. Good work. And
It
we
took
just-
you
I
almost
just start
dying
like,
for it.
it's okay. Fuck. So the only thing worth living for in life, as I just start throwing shit inside the bag, just half dead, pale, blood loss, just like almost opening my wounds, trying to like grab like a painting off the wall and just throw it in the middle of the fucking in the pack.
Well,
Dude.
what the other things you do in fact find is a navigation rudder. Actually, it's a bit outdated, but some of the secrets in here may or may not be useful to
Oh shit! Yeah.
modern navigation here now. In a
I
sea
definitely
chest,
take that. Yeah, I definitely take.
you
that.
find
That's precious.
200 gold doubloons, essentially minted from a vintage you're not familiar with, and you actually take his cape, which actually more
yeah, and
seems
his
like more of a
socks.
banner. And his socks, he doesn't have wear socks.
Fuck.
You're not wearing
Does
socks
he have,
in a.
does he have
in
any
a-
socks?
No, you don't have any socks. You're not wearing socks in a tropical environment. Hell no. But yeah, you guys rob
He has
him
shoes.
blind.
I'll take his shoes as well.
You take
Or
God,
some
wow,
boots.
wow. You are a douche, is what you
Absolutely.
are.
I gotta take his boots, man. I'm thinking the skip's gonna get taken. We're gonna have to fucking walk home. I'm not gonna fucking die from leeches.
Oh yeah.
So I'll take a moment to get some boots, and if there's like multiple pairs, I'll get a pair for Baal as well.
Yeah, no.
Fucking
So
priorities, man.
jeweled trappings are as trappings normal, but +3 modifier. But continuing on, you have the rest of the ship to ransack and explore.
So it doesn't
Is it-
look like we can crawl out of any sort of porthole here. Or
You
escape through this
can,
thing.
but you'll fall into the leech infested waters.
Yeah, like if okay, if Kaj hasn't looked out because he got too greedy, Ball will actually like physically take his head and point him outside the porthole and show him who's fighting, and then
Get
show
off
him
me!
the
I can
water.
fucking see, and I just like
There's a
did see
pitched
that,
fight
yeah.
out there. Yes.
I didn't see. I obviously didn't say anything because I don't want to like interrupt the scene. But I obviously did go have a look at it, and like, oh shit, they're fighting. But like,
Right, that's why I said
still
if.
gotta. Yeah, definitely gotta do it.
I also know Kaj is like, oh look, glittery stuff.
Yeah, dude.
He definitely
Seriously.
suffers from SOS.
Yes, you kidding me?
But
We're
no,
gonna die here. We're gonna die.
no.
We might as well die rich.
Ba will be efficient as possible. Like I said, taking what he can actually use. He will let Kaj pillage the rest, and if that's all 4 doors, he will start heading toward the archway.
Okay.
And I'll fall behind with a sack of treasure.
Plunder. There you go.
Plunder.
Into the main hold you go. There are gun ports in the sides of the ship here, partly submerged on one side, on the other side exposed to the elements and horribly rusted and not going to work anymore. Clearly this was more a trader warship that was outfitted with rapid fire guns for whatever conflict that this captain's nation was part of. But Mike, these will actually replace the trappings that you have currently. They won't stack. Now, actually, here, hang on.
Well, you have me with the harness and bracers. So where does trappings fall into that?
It's the trappings and harness is the same thing.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
A harness is the trappings without the little metal breastplate. That's what that is.
Okay, so harness is without the metal. Trappings have the metal.
Right.
Okay. And you said that was a suppress 3.
Yep.
And did he have bracers? You said.
Bracers and greaves. Yeah.
Okay, so the bracers will go up to 3. And what do greaves give? Greaves just give suppress 3, right?
Yep. So you're gonna have damage suppress 6 here. So we don't actually have helmets.
I'm assuming this still does not protect against firearm damage, though.
No, well, you don't have anything that'll stop it. A breastplate would actually stop firearms or
Right,
suppress
and then,
firearms.
The rapier and the revolver, are those the same? They just add +3 to damage and attack, or
And damage.
what? Okay. How much ammo was with the revolver?
The ammo is actually expired thoroughly.
Okay, that's fine. I have a couple. So start with 30. I think I took 6 shots.
Yep.
So I had 24 left. My revolver's full. I'm going to fill this revolver. That's going to be with 6 shots left.
Okay. The new one has a 6-round cylinder.
Oh, it's only
So, you
6. Okay. So I have 9 rounds left.
The new ones have 9. The older ones have 6.
Gotcha.
But here, crates and bales of supply has been corroded by the years and likely useless to you. Corpses, kind of somewhat half-eaten, somewhat bloated. The place smells like death and a bog here, but there is some light streaming from beneath the water surface. You can see actual flashes of fire that just kind of like reflect down, but into the darkness you actually see that you could actually swim down through the holes in the bottom of the ship and then pop out and probably likely be at the bottom of the staircase that you guys actually came down to get onto the ship in the first place. So you do have means of escape, but you do hear battle outside still.
Right. And there's probably nothing in this hold whatsoever that we could use for supplies of any sort, right? Because it's all too rusted and
Yeah.
rotted and everything. Okay.
I mean, if you had a skilled gunsmith and months, you might be able to loot one of these rapid fire guns, but that's
yeah, no.
right now, today in your lives, no, there's
No.
nothing here.
I have a little bit of mechanic, but I'm not that good.
No.
Okay. Any of the bodies have any better weapons or trappings to give Kaj?
No, these would all be common soldiers, just like him being the common man.
Okay.
I mean, they have uniforms on, but he
no-
would have no use for a brightly
Right.
colored heraldry.
I'll probably pick up, or at least point out him picking up at least a second sword and 1 or 2 revolvers, so I can take my original one back.
Okay.
Are these, I look at the revolvers. Are these even working anymore? I kind of look at it. Does it look like they're even functional? They can even be?
You don't have grades in gunsmith, so you wouldn't be able to tell.
I have firearms. That's it. But
Yeah, firearms is the weapon skill. You know how to operate it. You don't know how to maintenance it.
Yeah.
What? Like that's okay. Sure.
Yep.
If you know how to shoot something, I mean, you of course know how to reload it and how to check if it's,
Yeah, well, we're
gotta
talking clean it, assess its quality, and
Yeah,
appraise
I
it.
do that.
No.
I do that. I do that. Yeah. I do that. Does it look like it could shoot in this current condition?
It is horribly rusted.
Probably not. Probably not. Okay.
Yeah, likely not.
Okay. Well, I'll let you keep my 9 round, and I'm going to keep the 6 round I got from the captain.
Okay.
All right. Well, we should take these anyway. Just it's always difficult to get by these. I assume like is it weapons are kind of difficult to come by? Like they're rare. Like firearms. They're really
Firearms are actually very rare, and
yeah. So
and
like
because there's so much moisture in the world, gunpowder is extremely difficult to keep dry. So
yeah. So like in terms of weapons, like I would actually prioritize weapons over even the fucking gold. So like I'm carrying the pack and it's gonna be heavy and I'm also wounded, so I'm not gonna be carrying too much. But like if we come across some weapons, some sabers and some guns, like I'll start throwing out like any large items that we have already, which
Like
I know
that
is
painting?
like the painting. Yeah, we'll throw out the painting.
maybe
And maybe
painting.
some
I
gold
didn't
pieces.
say painting.
Well,
No,
I said painting.
he
But anyway,
grabbed the
doesn't
paint
matter.
off the wall in the captain quarters, and you didn't stop him.
There's no. Oh fucking
sure
god! You
there's-
guys
I'm sure
aren't
there's
taking everything in that room.
I'm sure
That
there's
is,
a poster.
you
I'm
guys
sure
are
I've taken
2
a poster.
guys, and one of you is
I've taken
severely
drapes. I've definitely taken drapes.
You are not holding all of that. You do not have the encumbrance for all of that. Don't
That's
even
fine.
start.
That's fine. I'll take drapes because that's easy to carry.
Oh
You
my
just crunch
god.
that up.
Okay.
Absolutely. Textiles. That's so valuable. I can make a new shirt. Anyway,
Yeah.
but no, I'll prioritize. I'll prioritize with
The
how much,
gold
however much.
in the
however
sea
much-
chest, however, you're
Yeah.
not carrying that. It is way too damn heavy.
Yeah.
You
So
mark
I'll
that
take
for
some,
later.
I'll definitely take some gold pieces, but like a handful or like 2 handfuls. But like all I'm saying
Okay.
is, with the amount that I can carry in my condition, I will prioritize weapons over anything else. So
Okay.
if I find more weapons, I'll just throw that in there. I'll take out the other stuff.
Of
Weapons
the
as well.
best quality, or excuse me, the best durability, you find 6 maybe workable revolvers
Amazing.
that very much need to be cleaned before they're even operable again.
That's fine. That's perfect. I get really happy. That's awesome.
Which, to be honest,
Jed's
that's
gonna give
actually
us
a lot of money
reward
right
if we
there.
get out of this. Yeah, right. Jed's gonna give us a big reward if we get out of this.
There's a lot more
Fuck's
than
sake.
200
Oh,
gold in that chest.
I know,
Uh-huh.
right?
Right. So,
So
with the battle raging outside, what do you guys want to do?
So our escape route is swimming
Yes,
We have to do it.
in possible leech infested waters.
possibly. More than likely. Like you see one right now. There's a leech right there.
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic.
Where's a largemouth bass and a fishing pole when I need them? Come on.
All right, let's
Over
get
there
wrapped up.
somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in the bottom of whatever this flooded pit is. Yeah.
All right, Bal, the best way to do this, I've had to do this before. Best way to do this is get any arms, any skin, get it wrapped up. And we start like almost like mummifying ourselves. We're not like with super heavy layers of furs, but just
Good
like
thing you grabbed
bandages
those
just to grab, like the drapes and shit, just to like wrap around our arms, just so we are mostly covered. But still able to move and not obviously drown. We're not gonna be putting on a giant fucking fur coat and drowning. But
Right.
like just just wraps and shit, like some pantaloons we find in the captain's quarters, anything
Right.
like that.
Put
A
on like
bra.
three pairs of pants just to keep them off of your skin.
Yeah.
So you guys go for a dip?
Which, of course, right before that, Bao would kind of look at Kaj like, I thought leeches help with the healing process.
Not this many, and I point down at the thing. We're looking at about 3.
Yes, leechcraft is a present fucking medicine in this. Yes, in this world. Yes, absolutely.
So
We'll save a couple to take back with us.
So basically, like now we're like wrapped up like balaclavas, just rubbing the face, almost like this squint.
Perfect. Brightly colored ninjas, you guys are now.
Yep.
So we
All
take a dip.
and shit. I guess we are.
All right.
I'll ask Bal to carry the heavier things because he's able to. And I'll carry as much as I can, pulling my weight.
I want to see. Do you guys actually pick up any leeches? Do we? Leech infested waters.
We do get like armor against leeches.
Armor damage suppress
Damage
leech.
suppress leeches. We are wrapped up.
Amazingly, you guys did in fact defend yourselves against leeches. You dive down into the water. You have to swim a little bit harder. I won't make you roll for it though, but you're able to pop your heads out of the algae and the lily pads there as the sounds of nightmarish gunfire reach your ears, your water clogged ears. You look up the stairway that he just recently come down, and there is a bloody melee up there of tropical birds, razors, long knives, revolver fire, and it's just horrible. Bodies will occasionally tumble down the stairway and almost like fall onto you, but sploosh into the water next to you.
I'm trying to suppress gleeful laughter as I see this. I'm suppressing that. I'm like,
as the leech is just attached to the dead bodies, probably.
Oh yeah, very much so.
I love this. I'm so happy.
You guys see 2 gold-skinned individuals amongst the melee being shoved down the hallway, back down into cover, and they've been trussed up with their hands tied behind their backs, but a feather festooned warrior with a long rifle strokes one of them, and it is the mechanic Tal Thor of your village who takes the rifle butt to the side of the head as he mangles himself down that hallway. You guys have seen your quarry. What do you wish to do? Do you charge into the melee, or how do you wish to proceed?
Well, Bal, we tried. Let's get back to the skiff.
Oh, Lord.
Fuck them. All right, we got our guns. We got our gold. We're good. We can just buy another mechanic.
You can just buy another mechanic.
Oh my God. You can't rely on the kid to fill the responsibilities for an entire
Apparently, Bal knows
village.
something about mechanics. He's good enough.
Oh.
Our quarry and their captors,
Yes.
are they going away from the melee or kind of following behind it?
They are breaking away from the melee, going down that hallway that you initially came down in it
So
at
they're
the beginning
coming
of the
toward
session.
us.
No, they're actually going away. You actually see them. You guys are at the bottom of the stairway. You see this
Mhm.
melee up there, and you saw them enter the complex above you.
Mhm. Well, we know they're there. Let's leave them. We'll come back for them next week.
Oh my god.
They don't have a week.
Well, they haven't been killed. They've been with them for at least 5 days. Come on, we have enough gold and guns on us to equip the whole village.
I'm assuming. Okay, so just make sure I have this painted in my head correctly. We're in the hallway that we came down from initially.
No, you guys are at the bottom of the stairway.
Sorry, bottom of the stairway. My bad. They're going down the hallway away from us.
Correct. The ship
Which?
is behind you across the pool.
Okay.
Okay, where your skiff was set down on the roof.
We came down.
Came down that trap
At the
door
T.
at the T. They are in that building, traveling away from you.
Right. Kaj, go back to the skiff. See if you can get a beat on them with your long rifle. Figure out some way to support yourself so you can fire the damn thing.
As we start climbing out of the water, I say, "Wow, the rifle's fucking wet. Our ammo's wet as well."
It's also
it dry.
jammed.
So I'm just like looking at the revolvers, like they're useless.
You don't have
I can get
gunsmithing. You can't fix it.
Wow, I can get the ship. I can get the skiffs lit up, and maybe. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go after them, aren't you? I told you, stop being a fucking hero, mate.
I'm going hunting.
Stop being a hero. You're gonna get yourself killed, you dumb fuck.
And may your lady have us meet again.
Fuck's sake, Bao. I'll leave you behind. I will.
Oh, I know you will. Oh, I know you will. Go get
Yeah,
the skiff
fuck you.
fucking ready.
Fuck you.
Come around and pick us up.
You have one shot. Oh, you have one chance. If you don't get on when the time is right, I'm fucking leaving all three of you. You get all burned in hell with these devils.
All right, then you
I'll
tell
give
them
you
what
one
happened.
shot. I ain't fucking dying for you.
Then you go back and you tell them what happened and you come back with the rest.
Oh god.
I'm going hunting. And
Fuck
with
you,
that,
Bao. You
Oh,
Bao
better
will
not
take-
fucking die.
Ball will take his other revolver back. He will draw both swords
Yeah,
Oh,
and he will
Lord.
go a hunting.
yeah.
oh
I will sneak. I will sneak back to the skiff, and I will be slow. In my condition, but I will sneak back to the skiff.
Well, there is a melee there that you both have to cut your way through to get to the skiff. So, roll
Whatever I can
reaction, gentlemen.
All right. Reflexes. Stat. Yeah. Okay. So, 11.
All right.
17.
Well, Ball is definitely going to go first as the the tribesmen of both sides. They both fail their initiative. Fan-fucking-tastic. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna do some narrative combat here. Ball, because you are very much out for blood. And laden down with 2 swords. I'm gonna have you roll a d8 and you tell me how many of these individuals that you slay in this this pitched battle that they have, your 2 rival tribes going at it. And Kaj, I'm gonna have you make a an awareness test quick. I want to see if you catch this in your
Awareness, yes, sure.
right.
I'm going to be stealthy when I'm going to be making my way to the skiff.
Are eights
Right.
going to explode on this?
Of course,
Oh
Right.
God.
most 8s explode in this system. Come on now.
Awareness is going to be 17.
Well, you do have visual contact on the that rapid fire gun that these people, clearly savages, have plundered from somewhere. It's actually mounted on a captured light transport on the the foredeck of it.
Right.
And this light transport is kind of it's been, I suppose, retrofitted into like a pirate ship of some kind, that being the only armament that it has, and they're just streaming down from this into this melee that's now kind of like engulfing this whole Aztec Sun Temple like complex, kind of like my top picture there, the stone being overgrown. Baal, how many people did you kill?
12.
Plenty. 12. Oh, you can describe for us how you just brutally butcher these 12 poor individuals.
Out of curiosity, because
Go for it.
I'm currently going down the hallway to try to catch up.
Right.
Right. Is any of that exposed to the open? Is it all kind of enclosed?
No, the melee that you had to cut your way through would be open to the air in the hallway. No, it's actually inside the building, not open to the sky.
Okay. So like no like going over the edge or anything?
Well, some people can fall over the railing and then smash their guts all over the stairway. Well, we know how that goes, but
well, that's what I was asking, if it was completely enclosed or if I had railings and open air. So
oh yeah, no, that, well, within that, then yes, sorry.
Okay, good. So yeah, as quiet as the giant that Ball can be, I guess, he is going to walk down this hallway. He's actually not going to break off into a run because he doesn't want them seeing him until it's absolutely necessary. And he doesn't know if the people from the other direction is going to say anything or just be worried about fighting. But what he's going to do, he's going to walk down the hallway, and essentially as soon as he gets close enough, he's just going to become a dervish of blades and skin.
All right, hang on, pause you right here.
Okay, reset because Ball cannot think ahead. So so cutting through this damn thing. He just become a dervish of metal and skin. Basically, as soon as he gets close enough to the first person, he's probably gonna run him through from the back.
Okay.
And from there, it's gonna literally be military swivel the head, kill one. Where's the next one? Pivot, step, run through. If he sees any firearms out, he's actually going to turn the most recent kill in that direction, makeshift shield, let that slip off and go to the next one. And he will probably just cut a, well, it won't be a straight line, but he will cut a swath through the bodies and not caring if he's dealing with jades or violets or anything else.
Oh yeah, no, they are indiscriminately trying to kill the other tribe, and you are just, everyone's an enemy. Now, Kaj in particular, are you not going to participate in this this melee? You're just going to stealthily get through this swath and then get back to the skiff?
Absolutely, as someone who was mortally wounded, I will absolutely.
Oh, you coward! Come on now.
I'll absolutely not want to run into combat with with full vitality. No, thank you.
Oh,
actually, one vitality. Sorry, technically speaking.
I suppose technically, yes.
I mean, seriously, I am almost fucking dead. So I have to get out of here.
They are not actually paying attention at all to you or possibly looking for you, because now the bigger threat is Baal. So
Yeah.
you can actually find your way up the down, actually get your way down that hallway.
Yeah.
Up the rope, back up to the skiff.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they haven't been really been paying much attention to it, but there are flyers above you having this aerial battle, and
Oh, there's other flies.
yeah,
Yeah. Multiple flies. Okay.
there are 2 flyers, the light transport with the rapid fire gun. There is an air skiff similar to yours, but of a different pattern and make, that is mostly carrying riflemen, which looks to be like the escort vessel of the transport. And now the violet feathered tribesmen have a light transport themselves, that are, so there's 3 ships, 2 on one side, 1 on the other, and they're engaging in this aerial battle, which might not look like the sexiest, funnest time to be in the air right now.
No.
So what do you want to do for your part of the narrative?
For my part of the narrative, I'll just declare what I want to do. I will
Go for it.
Start up the engine of the skiff and leave the area completely.
You're gonna just leave.
Fucking leave. I'm out of here. Boom.
Oh my god!
I will fly.
Seriously?
5 minutes.
Oh.
I will fly 5 minutes.
Okay.
Far away, staying low to the canopy trees.
Okay.
Find a place to hide.
Okay.
And then in 5 minutes time, I will then return, flying low, and we'll just see what happens. If I see somebody outside with certain people, then that will be great. If I don't see anybody, then I am going home with weapons and bad news.
Okay. So
5 minutes driving over there, stopping, and then
waiting 5 minutes.
And waiting 5 minutes, and then sorry. No. So I guess basically I want to go somewhere and then be back in 10 minutes. So basically,
mechanically, you want to leave the combat zone.
Absolutely. I'm out of here. There's skiffs in the air. There's battle. I don't want to get shot. I'm going to be the next target. I'm taking my skiff and fucking hiding.
Okay. You will do that, but they will see you, and I am going to shoot at you. Make a piloting test.
Sure.
Well, I'm not going to shoot at you. They will.
Yes.
What'd you roll?
Yes.
I don't want to fucking hear, but I want to. What'd you roll?
I'm doing the math. I'm doing the math.
Oh my god. Yes, no.
29.
Oh, you.
29. Yes.
Oh, fuck you and your dice.
29.
29.
Pew, 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 as a hail sort of the crack of rifles and attempts by one of the savages to jump off one of the towers onto the ship. He lands on the plow of the ship, the plow of the ship, and he just gets like knocked out and knocked off as I begin to weave and dive and skitter away. And as Bao, as you're savagely like killing like 12 people and you're covered in blood and viscera, you just see me in the skip disappear into the distance.
Bastard.
as I disappear. I'm going quick.
All right. Okay. You have left the combat zone. Well done. They were not going to turn that heavy gun on you because they were a bigger threat away. But the rifle fire, you're able to avoid that expertly. Fear breeds proficiency. Well done, Kajbar.
Absolutely. They don't call me Kaj of the 9 lives for a reason.
Excellent. Baal, You make your way through that dark hallway covered in blood, and there are two captives on the other side, kind of like in this catwalk area, as it seems like they're one of the raid leaders, the one that rifle stroked the mechanic, who has a horrible gash on the side of his eyebrow. Apparently, that rifle cut him open good. There are two guards for this Jed, this raid leader. The Jed himself and your quarry you're trying to save. The two guardsmen turn to see you, and they charge forward. You, I've already got your I've already got your reaction, but you are the first to react here. You can tell us how you want to destroy these people.
Okay, so both guards are running toward me.
Yes, they have turned to run towards you, seemingly undaunted by your golden colored skin spattered with the blood of their fellows and enemies.
And they, of course, don't give a damn about the ornate wrappings and shit either.
No, hell no. Fuck that.
Good.
They're
Make
brave.
killing-
You have to give it to them. They are very brave.
Oh, they're very brave. It would be glorious to knock them down in combat.
Go
It would
get
be
them.
glorious. Say, Ball will actually start running down the hallway to meet them essentially halfway.
Okay.
And when he does this, he will actually have he'll actually put Thrick into a reverse grip.
Okay.
Because what he's hoping to do is I am going to attempt to run through one of the guards with the ornate saber.
Okay.
And then basically whatever I have to, if it's either stepping and pivoting or even just getting like a backhand motion, I will attempt to stab at the second one with Thrick.
Okay. Get them.
So let me do attack rolls. And then your innate adds 3, right?
Yes.
So 26 from the first one.
Oh my god. Yeah. No, he got a fat 5. It's a big 5. That's max suppression.
That's max dispatch. Yeah.
He's so brave, and he's dressed so smartly and so pretty. The feathers are immaculate, but he's about to die. God, I hope so.
Gonna be getting close. It's 19 points of damage.
Oh, they both actually have 19 points of vitality. He dies instantly. You can describe for us now how you.
So yeah, essentially, like I said, so yeah, as Ball runs down, he will actually flip one of them reverse. So one will be reverse, one will be regular. And when he gets close enough, he will actually, like with his last step in, you'll see the ornate one come back, and he will literally just drive it up into the chest and sternum of that first guard, and literally just run him straight through.
Oh yeah, no, he dies on the end of your sword there.
And then what the hope is, one, I know that some bitch over there has a rifle.
Yeah.
So
what and
the hope
it's
is,
coming for you.
he's gonna keep like he's been doing, makeshift shields, gonna keep that guy in front of him. As he does this, he's gonna bring Thrick up and stab the second guard, well, essentially in the back probably at this point.
Okay. You ever really like duck past whatever attack that was supposed to be coming in on his turn, should he survive to make it, and then stab him in the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you can make your attack because we're probably gonna get him. maybe.
25 on that one.
Oh yeah, no, that is 2 dispatch on that one. Actually, he actually was pretty slick, but not slick enough.
Actually, that first one was actually 5 more points because I actually forgot to add in the dispatch on the first one. That was just
yeah.
straight damage from him, so he's definitely dead. But let's see on this one. Yeah. That's 28 points of damage.
Ow. All right. All right.
As
He's
so
he's
as
he's certainly dead, and then some.
yeah, that one will. So the way I'm seeing it, step in, thrust with him. The inertia and everything is going to make me basically blow past that first guard when I step in. I'm going to keep the shield in front of me against the Jed, and then Thrick is going to come down and probably spear the second one either through the shoulder blades or essentially right where like your the heck the bottom of the sternum called?
The solar plexus.
Yeah, like right in that area, and it'll probably erupt, through his chest on that one. However, he will just let that one slide back off, so he has Thrick at the ready again.
Okay. And now the Jed's turn here. Oh Lord. Oh, come on now. Okay. This might hurt.
What we got? Excuse me.
40.
Ooh.
Yeah. This
shit.
if you were using a body, he's a dead eye. He's got you.
It was worth a shot.
I know, but for the scene, it was fantastic. But he's slick. Please kill him, please. I don't want to have a failed session tonight. What do you got?
I got close, but nowhere close enough. I got a 31.
Oh my God.
So he only got a couple of dispatches on me. So.
All right. Oh Lord. Oh!
Minimum damage?
No. I got an 8, a 7, and a 6.
Oh no.
Where did he shoot at body wise?
I'm getting there.
Okay. I will laugh if it's right arm.
Well, the thing is that you only have 20 points of vitality, and he just hits you for 23 points. And where the hit location is, it's 7, so it's the lower left leg is what he just takes right the fuck off. Now,
I guess I have no choice but to spend a fate point there, don't I?
I think you do.
Yeah.
What kind of fate point are you going to use actually? Fate points.
Just trying to get pulled up here real quick. I don't remember what all they do.
Narrow escape. PCs may shed a fate point and negate a crit and take damage as normal. Bleeding rules still apply. Which in this case, because firearms are always considered crits, I basically have to just re-roll damage then. Oh, okay. All right, fine. I don't get any explosions there, and you get 6.
Yeah,
6 points of vitality damage instead. God damn. But the bleeding, and it's still the left leg. Yeah, lower left leg. Well done.
Right. So what I'm going to actually do here, I'm actually going to do a self-control check.
Okay. All right.
And what it is I'm going to see if he's actually going to he's going to stutter step. All right, he just took a fucking bullet to the leg.
Ow. I mean, yeah, of course.
You're going to stutter step almost no matter what. But I'm going to see if he can basically shrug off the pain.
Right.
As he just comes bearing down on this Jed.
The difficulty for the scene is a 16. Go for it. It's pretty hair raising. It's a 16.
Self-control goes off of sight, yes?
Yes, self-control is in fact sight.
I got an 18. I barely passed that one.
Oh yeah, no. So you can muscle through like muscle through it.
So essentially what happened is I'm assuming Ball was still walking toward this guy. Like he cut down the 2 guards and he's kind of like
of course.
Terminator.
Right.
So he will take this bullet and he's actually going to have it probably take on the outside. So it'll kind of shave past his calf and probably up near his kneecap. So like the Jed will probably see him stutter step and even that left leg kind of buckle a little bit. But when he looks up at Ball's face, Ball's still just going to smile.
Okay.
And after the Jed fires, he's actually going to lower the other saber and let the second body slide off.
Okay.
And just Terminator this.
All right. You can attack him because we have well, that was his turn. What he's gonna do, he took the shot. He's gonna be he takes the shot, he discards the rifle and goes for his saber. So you've it's now devolved into single combat now.
Yeah.
Now just for the sake of the scene, you've got this naval battle raging overhead. You've got this tribe fighting this other tribe in different sections of this complex, but in the nucleus, like the eye of this hurricane of brightly colored feathers and long knives, we have the Jed of this tribe facing off against one of our heroes, Bal Hova, and he discards his rifle, goes for his saber in one motion here, and Bal, it is your turn to attack. Good luck. Oh, okay. All right.
35 on the first hit with the ornate saber.
Shit. Wow.
Really?
And you wonder the worst part I just remembered? Ball technically has 4 grades in longsword. I could have been taking second attacks with my main hand all this time.
Oh, okay. Damn it. All right.
So actually this round he will be making 3 attacks because 2 with main hand, 1 with the offhand.
All right. So the first one does not get through. He beats you by 2.
Oh,
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Oh, he actually is going to crit on his defense for the second attack. So just roll the third.
All right.
If he crits and you crit, what happens?
I don't know, Keith. Where? Keith's not here. Thanks. Yeah, weather sucks. I know. I'll put a pin in that. We're gonna talk about that next Thursday.
Interesting.
I didn't crit on the second one anyway, so it's okay.
Okay. Oh.
First one misses. Second one misses.
What do you got?
Third one.
Oh, this is actually a really good fight. Oh.
$31 on the third one.
Really? All right. Oh. Okay.
He got 32, didn't he?
Wait, hang on. You got a 43. I, you,
God.
so you guys are just trading. That it is an excellent scene of swashbuckling back and forth. It's a very a nail biting sword fight fencing match. You have to admit he is a hated enemy of your guys' village.
But my guy
He
can fight.
he is an excellent swordsman. This is why he's a raid leader. This is why these people respect him. You're now seeing the terror that he can be. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna attempt for his first attack. His first attack is not going to get through your defense of a 17. I mean, probably not, but we'll see.
I crit defend it.
All right. And the second attack is a 28.
On the damn surface.
Keep it on the table.
That's a flat 30 for defense on the second one.
Okay. And the third attack coming in.
Oh, he gets 3 as well?
Oh, of course he does. He's higher level than you guys. Oh, 35.
What the fuck is with these numbers? Jesus. 30, 40, 30, 35, 46. What the fuck?
Hey,
What the
college,
fuck's
you
wrong
want to
with your
help?
dice?
You want to fucking come back here and help?
I missed it by 1.
All right. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. All right. Just be cool.
I mean, I have a suppressive 6. So that's going to help a little bit.
14. So take the difference.
Let's see here. I actually got 19, so I take nothing.
All right. That was a really hard hit, but it doesn't knife through your armor. Back to you, my man.
Goddamn son of a bitch.
Right?
Oh, it was a 7 and an 8.
Get him. Take him out.
Nice, dude.
39.
Can he answer that?
I don't know. He's been racking up 40s today, so maybe.
No, I got 2 7s, which I mean, then on his defense, it comes out to a 19. So no, he can't answer. Yeah, full dispatch. Ow, ow.
Come on. $31.
31 points of damage.
Yes.
Hot shit, damn. The raid leader of the Jade Peacock tribe dies with your point in his vitals.
Good. As has been his going standard this entire pitch battle, he's going to run him through the sternum.
Okay.
That's kind of been Ball's thing to do today, I guess.
But yeah, no, at that point, combat for you guys has ended. He and so passes a worthy opponent. We doff our caps to the raid leader, however, a hated heretical enemy of your tribe, but one less.
Kick his body. Fucking kick his body and stomp him.
No,
hey, you're not there.
Ball will give proper respect. Yes, he was hated, but he will give proper respect. The only person he's given on this battlefield respect so far, too.
Right?
Afterwards, he will take harness, sword, gun, etc., etc.
Oh yeah, no, loot the bodies, or loot his body. Excuse me.
What
he,
were the guards using? Were they using just common trappings and weapons?
theirs were ornate. The raid leaders is jeweled, so it's actually the same quality as the stuff that you guys had taken off of the captain earlier. So
is jeweled +4 or +2?
jeweled is +3.
Okay, because you said ornate was +3.
Ornate is +2.
Ah, okay, you told me 3 before.
Uh,
Because what you said the captain had was ornate. Was his actually jeweled?
It doesn't honestly matter because we're
Okay.
at the end of the session.
Never mind. Yeah, sorry. Semantics. Okay.
No, common is +0, remarkable is +1, ornate is 2, jeweled is 3, ancestral is 4.
Okay. Cool deal.
So you are able to gather up what's left of the mechanic and the village doctor. They're actually very pleased to see you, and they're not warriors. They're not. So this is actually very stressful on them. They've probably seen battle when they are on the receiving end of it when it comes to the village being attacked. They are not soldiers in any way, shape, or form. So there might be tears, there might be a fair amount of terror, but you're able to find a safe place. Now, Kaj, it has been probably a few minutes, to be perfectly honest.
Cool. Well, whatever time. So I was sort of guessing about that 10-minute time, but yeah. When the time comes,
Okay.
I will definitely go about doing that.
Returning to the combat zone.
Yes, I will, and I will be dressed differently. As I've mentioned, I wrote in the chat that I will use the captain's clothing and the textiles and the drapes to make myself dressed as a naked savage and disguise myself to the best of my ability in the 10 minutes or so that I've had.
Just without the feathers, of course.
Yeah, well, if I can find some feathers, I'll definitely use that. If I can't, that's fine. But I will make myself dressed up.
Yes,
I'll make myself dressed up in such a way where I could be like, "Hey, I'm one of you guys. Hey." So I will drive back slowly and stealthily, and basically try and approach from. Obviously, I don't want to go through the thick of battle. I'm going to be going from the outsides. I'll be rising above the canopy to see if I can see anyone on the roof and slowly approach. If I don't see, so if you picture it like you have the building,
yep,
and the perimeter around it is like the canopy. I will stay around the perimeter of the building area. I will not enter into into like full sight until I can see somebody.
Okay.
And I'll just circle around, basically.
To paint the picture for you, at your vantage point, being so far away, not much time has passed. Only literally 10 minutes has passed. This battle is still raging. And any bodies you actually see on the building's roofs are the fighting savages in this battle. So you actually don't see your companions or the people that you've been chasing after as of yet. But if you are able to find, if you're okay, so you're gonna stay out of range, but try and get close enough to not basically exactly. There you go. So at least while you guys get to the top of a probably an outbuilding that's still within the combat zone, but not underneath the two ships. But you do see the skiff out there. You will likely link up with each other. I need a piloting test from you.
Sure.
To hopefully avoid being shot at.
Yes. Okay, good.
Please avoid being shot at. Be a terrible anticlimactic setting if you guys died now.
I know, right? 22, but we're looking good, man. 22, 25.
Okay. I hope Hang on.
That's a 25. I'm coming in hot. Boom, 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 boom. The flail, like the sail is flailing,
All right, that is a
weaving and
28.
Sure. Go at 25.
Roll damage for that musketry. They're going to attempt to bring down your skiff with a fat 12, which
Okay.
I mean, for the skiff's stats, yeah, it's gonna rip up the side of it, but that's not going. It's small arms fire. That's not gonna bring it down. Your
Shards
companions
of wood
board
and
the skiff, and you guys can escape.
I would probably literally throw the mechanic and the alchemist on board.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get up there.
Well done, gentlemen. You've
I'm
escaped.
Screaming in that moment, like I'm screaming, "Oh, get on, get on!" And I'm just like, I'm not really slowing down. I'm like slowing down to half speed. I'm like, get on now.
Oh,
Like,
you're
I'm
not even gonna stop. You're just going
barely
by.
stopping. Yeah,
We're gonna
just like,
drift
get on
in
now.
and drift back out.
Nice.
As you dive, all epic, like, just getting onto the barricade. I help you up as best I can with my one good arm.
All right.
And kick into gear and zoom away.
With that, Jono, we'll go to you for closing soliloquies here as you attempt to return to your village.
As we see, just covered in blood and covered in sweat and mud and but covered in riches. I look at Baal with wild glee and joy. I laugh and I smack him on the arm, and as I congratulate him and us on our good fortune, as I shake the mechanic because he owes me money and he hasn't fixed my gun yet. So I shake him and then I greet him, and the doctor as well. I demand the doctor. You see me screaming at the doctor to tend to my wounds so I don't bleed out and die, and we all die, because if I die, no one's going to get us back back to the village quickly. I'm the best pilot of our entire village. As I will, I will think and pray, give a prayer to the good lady of fortune for our fortune this day, and for surviving, and and give I think give Baal his weapon back. I think if he gave it to me, no, he actually took it himself. I'll give him back his effects, whatever he left behind, and just like find a some rum or some shit in the back, and take a swig and pass it to Baal, and and just think to myself, fuck, what a fucking day. I almost died, those fucking savages, but it's not over yet. As we're driving, over the canopy, and it's getting dusk and it's getting night this day later on, I'm just pondering, those guys had a big fucking gun. They'll be back. We need to get ready for a war. We need to strike them again. We'll be back. We'll be back, you cunts. Mark my words. We'll be back, and we'll take everything. Everything you got. But with these guns we got, and this gold, we can maybe hire some help. The Jed would be pleased. Good. Very good. And I smile sadistically as we pass it over to Bao.
Take it away.
After the adrenaline from that fight would actually wear off, in fashion actually highly unlike the calm, cold-hearted killer you everyone just got to witness here, he looked down his leg and just go, "Ow!" And then he would look to the alchemist, but of course Kaj has already taken up his attention. So as he's sitting there, he would actually grab one of the medicine kits and wrap his leg up, at least for the time being, just because he knows he's nowhere close to dying from that little wound, but still, that fucking hurt. Um, he looked to the mechanic, uh, bandage him up if necessary from that head wound he took, make sure he's okay. And then, quite honestly, Ball would just slump in whatever spot he's able to and just come down from that adrenaline high, because right now he's probably getting the shakes because he was going for so hard so long. He'd probably just now realized just how much blood he is covered in. And after he finally gets his nerves down, he will actually look over the jeweled equipment he took off of the jet and the captain. I mean, actually look at it. He'll actually take off the trappings and the harness and actually take a look at them. He's not a very learned man. He doesn't know a whole lot about the ancient civilizations, but they're still really pretty to look at, and they at least tell a little bit about the people he's killed. So he would also give a little, not really prayer of respect, but at least give homage to what is before him. Because yes, while he is a bringer of war, he also wants to rebuild, and you can't really rebuild if you don't know what you're looking at.
Many of the designs and accoutrements of the trappings that you took off of the dead today, artistically kind of like tell the story of their exploits, not unlike some ancient cultures use tattoos for their deeds. Possible animal representation, tribal runes, different forms of alphabet, and design, animal and nature elements for design, that sort of thing, tell of fierce warriors, loyal service, and competition and piracy in this world that has an abundance of life, but is still in a certain sense a dying world, as humanity is beginning to die off and beginning to go extinct due to higher entities on the food chain here. You do have the ability to have a somber moment there. They're clearly enemies of your people, but nevertheless, they probably sprouted from the same tree of life that you did. So more or less relatives, not in so much the kinslayer kind of way, but they are cut from the same cloth as you, fashioned from the same mold. But as we pull back from this skiff, some days hence, you return to your village triumphant, laden with plunder, and report your findings to your Jed. Pay tribute to the shrines, your ruler, as well as given your payment for this venture. You're set to be on the mend, and are revered as victors in this exchange, this small adventure here. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, for a one shot set in the Sword Planet setting Telûne. Thank you, everybody. We'll hopefully be back soon to continue this this setting. I'm glad everyone had a fantastic night. Good night, everybody.